top 12 women's finals. Top 4 have a bye, and we are looking at 5 to 12. They are in the process of choosing games and positions, so we'll see which group Mark ends up following. My name is Zoe Grable. I will eventually be joined by someone else, but for the time being, you just get me. So, in Group 1, we've got the 5th seed, Jessica Reagan Saltzman. You may have heard her doing commentary at the Women's National Pinball Tournament in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania a couple of weeks ago. We also have Sarah Parrott, Anna Simbor, and Sophia Manzanella in that group. Jessica has choice of game or position for all 3 games they play this round. She is choosing all of those at the beginning of the round, so that's why we're taking a little while to get set up. I am doing some recon on players so I can tell you a little bit more about them. So we've got 4 Massachusetts girlies in Group 1, Jessica, Sarah, Anna, and Sophia. In Group 2, we have a much more diverse mix of location representation. Top seed Nicole Turcott, this year's IFPA Women's State Champion from Connecticut. Brenda Cable, last year's IFPA Women's State Champion of Connecticut. Nicole's actually based out of New York. Brenda's in Connecticut. Sharon Hedenstraight, the leader of Boston Bells and Chimes, and Allison Havens out of the Pinball Co-op in Vermont. Oh, I'm a lot louder than I used to be. I hope that is not uncomfortable for people. Got some background noise that maybe Mark is figuring out how to deal with. Thank you, Liberty Jack, for being our volume control in the chat. We are not listening to me live, so keep us posted if anything else sounds or looks weird. All right, we are going to Grand Prix to start out. Looks like player order is Jessica, Sarah, Anna, Sophia. So Jessica probably picked Grand Prix. It's a game she encounters quite frequently up at Port City Pinball in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, in addition to Western Mass Pinball Club and Derek Correa's basement. So a lot of Grand Prix is out in the wild of New England. Good choice to start off. This is on 5 ball. You are able to earn extra balls, but unlike qualifying, you cannot play them. Don't be like me at last year's Northeast SummerSlam Women's Finals and play someone's extra ball. As you can kind of see on the player cam, since there's no player, we also have open qualifying going on the other side of the room that runs through, I don't know, sometime tonight. Hopefully I have time to finish the card I have going and open. All right, Sophia is stepping up first. Maybe this was not Jessica's choice. Do I know how to change the player order? I sure don't, but I will do my best as soon as Mark is back in the booth to ask him to do it. Oh, nice save by Sophia. Nice save. 2 great slap saves there. Oh, and then loses it off the bottom of the slingshot. These, you need to shoot earlier, flip earlier on these flippers than you think you do. So she was at the tip, they were at the tip of the flipper and hit the underside of the sling rather than the saucer or the scoop. What you're trying to do here is build your bonus on either side. There are big red arrows. 1 arrow is lit per ball. That indicates which bonus value you are going to collect at the end of your ball, but you can collect both bonuses. Nice nudge by Jessica. during your ball by falling into either of those saucers. So she collects 15,000 and it resets. Oh, but you got to remember there are those holes on either in lane, out lane, and she loses the ball out the side when she tries to trap up. All right, Sarah Parrott from Ware, Massachusetts, a Western Mass representative here, stepping up. Quickly builds her bonus slightly to 15,000. Oh, a little scary, but she makes the most of it. Oh, doesn't quite go out, collects her 15K. Needs to hit that spinner to rebuild that bonus. Oh, very smart to drop the flipper slightly. Huge spinner rip and falls into the saucer, so she's got her left bonus up to 35. If she can get the B or the C target down, she will have double bonus, and that would be really nice when you've got a bonus of this caliber. Nice. She is really avoiding those holes on either side of the inlanes. Oh, but has the same drain as Sophia, where she hits the bottom of the sling and collects 35,000 in bonus. Good ball by Sarah. And now Anna Simbor is stepping up out of Western Massachusetts as well. Cool earrings. No idea what she's listening to, but I will make sure to ask her. She doesn't get it in the saucer on her plunge, but does knock down the B to work towards lighting double bonus. Nice spinner rip, not on the side that collects at the end of her ball, but still good to build both of them up. Uses the saucer to build her left bonus a little bit. Knocks down D. Oh, that looked like it was gonna be a good spinner rip, but then the dreaded outlane hole came back to bite her. All right, so after ball one, we've got Jessica just slightly out in front, but it is anyone's game, and it is 5 balls. Fee steps back up and manages to avoid the hole, but then tries to overcorrect and goes too early for the spinner back down the middle. Mark has fixed the player order, and I didn't even have to tell him. What a great streamer he is. Thank you all for being with us at Backhand Pinball. Like and subscribe are those things you can do on Twitch. Rough go of it for Jessica there. Does not get the ball on the flipper. If the background noise is overwhelming, let me know and I can ask Mark about it, but maybe it's just me and my headphones. Oh, Sarah thinks she's gonna get a great spin, but these flippers are a little soggy. It takes some time for them to make the move, and she doesn't quite time it right. So after ball 2, not much has changed. We'll see if Anna has anything to say about it. Has her right side bonus up to 15, but collects her 5K on the left, collects 15 on the right, and then goes out the right out lane. So she has caught up to Jessica and Sarah. Fee needs some spins. These spinners are juicy, but it takes a while to figure out where they are. There's that spinner, unfortunately not on the side they want it to be for end of ball bonus, but still nice. Got it all the way up to 50K, so it would be great to collect it. And now every spin is 10,000, so some juicy spins. Oh, now they've got the perfect. They got the double bonus, and then they have built their left side up to 30K, so if they drain like they do right now, it's actually 60K that they're piling on top. So much better ball 3 for Fee, and they've still got 2 more. Jessica up into the saucer, but out that hole. That hole is giving them problems. Sarah's up. Builds her left side bonus, and oh, it looked like she got the B, but she didn't. That would be a nice double bonus to have. Nice. Unfortunately, oh, there it goes back in the saucer. It knew it. It owed her one. So she's got 45K banked up. Great time to pick up a B if she's able to. Oh, in and out of the saucer. Back up top. Fully charged bonus on the, oh, rejected by the saucer. That's okay. Wait until you have double bonus, or don't. 50K right there. She's gonna catch up to Sophia and then some. And we've got Anna back for her ball 3. Oh, these are still not the correct order. It's Sophia, Jessica, Sarah, Anna. Sorry about that. Anna steps up, nice save from the tip of the flipper. Hitting these saucers head on really is rejecting more than you might expect. Oh, out the right out lane, but very much still in the mix. This is anyone's game going into ball 4. Unfortunately, I missed Fee's ball getting the player order changed. It is not correct currently. It should be Sophia, Jessica, Sarah, Anna. Good mixtape. I don't think Port City's open tonight. You are correct that this is Western Mass that we are looking at, but some game overlap for sure, including Grand Prix. Jessica is up, even though her identity is a bit obscured by the player cam. Nice spin there. That is juicy. If she can get the A target. Oh, spoke too soon. She also had a juicy 50,000 ready on the left if she got that, but 40K bonus, nothing to sneeze at. Goes up to 150 after 4 balls. Ooh, I have a new friend. Oh, rough. Sarah lights double bonus and then does not collect, or does not get much of a bonus to double. All right, we have been joined by Holly Danowski in the booth. Holly, how are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm wonderful.
That's great to hear. Good to have you here.
Great to be here.
Yeah, Holly.
What do we have?
We have Grand Prix.
Oh, lovely.
Holly and I both have a first round bye, so we're chilling and also gathering opposition research.
Moi? No.
All right, so this is player 4. Nice little unintentional shots. Player.
Oh, yeah.
She did light the double bonus on the way out, and it was a pretty juicy right side that she'd built up. So Anna takes what I think is the lead. I can't tell what Sarah's digits are, but Anna and Sarah definitely over 200 going into ball 5. Holly, how'd Grand Prix treat you?
Fairly well. You know, when you need to make the shots, if you make them, it's a very
Nice save.
Really did. rewarding game.
Yeah, if you can find those spinners.
Right.
He's doing some great flipper saves.
Oh,
Wonderful
that nice
spinner.
rip. Yeah.
Not the one they'll be collecting at the end of the ball, but what are you going to do? They probably are hoping for falling into...
Ooh.
They're both pretty.
Yeah, get the
Juice.
saucer.
Get in there. Oh, nice nudge, and they don't
Yes.
tilt. That was awesome.
Yep.
Oh, it seemed like that kind of wiggled on an insert, but
Yep.
a double bonus that, does not quite catch Anna, even though Anna still has a ball in hand. But Fee definitely came back on ball 5.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that it's a 5.
Yes.
That's even better.
Yeah, so one house ball can't hurt you. And there can definitely be house balls on Grand Prix.
Oh my gosh, yes.
All right. Jessica also has double bonus. Let's see if she
Trap
can
up there.
build it. I think she's a little gun shy of trapping on
Oh.
the right because she went out of the
Oh,
hole
that's
a couple times.
tricky.
Nice tip over. Great spin.
Okay.
Fully juiced right saucer. If only that were the
Oh,
one she was
snap.
collecting. Unfortunately, only had 5K on the left, so falls short of Sophia's 260.
How is that determined?
How is what determined?
The arrow?
I think it just alternates each
Ah.
ball. All right, Sarah probably feeling good knowing that she has at least 1 point. Oh, the player cam is having a fun time.
She's so chill.
Yes. I like her. Oh, no. I like her headband.
Oh, yeah.
She can't believe it either. Those holes are really getting us. But she does have a big bonus and just makes it over 300. So
Wow.
Anna needs about 40K to catch up. Anna's also one of the top qualifiers in Open. Her first
Yeah, I
ticket on
saw
like
that.
Thursday night, she just murdered everything and has been chilling ever since.
Right,
Nice
isn't she
flipper
like
skills.
the top 5, I think.
Yeah. Sneaks past Fee, but does not catch Sarah. So Sarah gets 4 points, Anna 2, Sophia 1, Jessica none. in
Way
this
to go,
first game.
Sarah.
Yeah, based on my research, Sarah is probably someone who plays out of Western Mass a lot. I don't know her well. But this is the Oops All Massachusetts group, and then we've got the every other state group. All right, so we will see where we go next, but for the time being, I'll let you look at the whole room.
Nice. So near you, are there lots of pinball games going into breweries?
Well, we just moved up to Salem, Massachusetts,
Uh-huh.
so we're pretty close to Bit Bar, which has some games of indeterminate quality. We have not really gotten a chance to do research into that, but that's the only close by location. We're going to set up our games in our house soon, although our floor is unlevel. Our floor is sloped, so we're going to have to level our games in opposition to that.
Ed
Hi,
G
Jamie.
was saying he's going on a cruise to Bermuda, and there's actually a pinball machine on the cruise ship.
I've always wondered whether you could play pinball on the high seas. Sorry, I took us back to Grand Prix because I thought that we had already moved
It's
it.
always
But
going to be motioning.
and yeah. Oh, and we can record highlights if we want. There's so many buttons. I don't know if I'm supposed to press them.
Wow, look at that.
And in the player cam currently, you see our intrepid Mark Patnode of Backhand Pinball. I will move this so you don't get motion sick following him, but he is on the move. Where are we going? What are we doing?
Whoa.
Is it
Looks
Foo
like
Fighters?
old Coney Island.
No, it could not be Old Coney
Oh,
Island.
Nope, Foo Fighters.
I can't imagine anyone picking Old Coney Island on purpose, but that's just me. All right. Foo Fighters. This one's mean. Did you play
I
it?
agree, totally. Oh,
There's like no ball save. The
Right.
lock set to hard.
yeah.
Area 51 felt like it was more ramps than usual.
Yep.
I felt happy with 60 million, which I don't usually.
That's a good score today.
Today, for
Oh,
sure.
Yeah.
You know who is really dialed in on a particular machine? Lauren Dackness from New York, another by haver,
Yes.
has, I think, the top 5 scores on Twilight Zone before anyone else has a score.
Right.
Just wild consistently she's playing Twilight Zone. Let's look at Foo Fighters.
Oh,
There it
nice.
is. On the plunge, there's a couple of different skill shots. Do you have a particular one you like to go for?
You know, I've tried the soft and I haven't had much success.
Yeah, there's the
The
super
drops.
soft, then there's the drops, then
Right.
there's oops, it accidentally went in an in lane.
That.
Yes, that is the one I see.
It bounces there and then
Mm-hmm.
up the ramp.
Oh, interesting, yeah. Oh, what Jessica kind of tried to do there. Comes to an immediate trap. I think that's smart with no ball save. White shots to light her mode at the left ramp. And the left out lane starts lit with a ball save, but that right out lane has been,
Good tip.
yeah, nice tip, has been trouble.
Oh,
All right,
boy.
back to a trap. Oh, she wants that upper ramp to
Yeah.
finish her.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Unfortunately, it knows to turn off the. Oh, no, it doesn't. She got credit for that upper ramp, and now she has her mode lit at the left ramp.
Not a bad start at 4 million already.
Yeah, and she's working on those locks. I think you actually need to hit the targets themselves. Hitting it into the
Yes.
Overlord doesn't seem to be spotting anything.
Right, the blinks. You got to get the stand-ups first.
Yeah, there's one.
Yep.
Oh, nice
Oh,
backhand.
Yeah.
All right, what mode does she? What city does she like to see? Doesn't seem like it's moving. Is she just going New York? I guess so.
Oh,
All right. If I don't usually do New York, but my understanding is the more that you hit that lit center spinner, the more other shots it lights for that mode. And I think she's really concentrating on getting to multi-ball in the way that
Oh.
this is set up.
no, not a horrible start.
No, definitely, especially because when you don't complete a mode, the van is lit again on your next ball. That was one of the updates they made. You don't have to spell it again. You can just immediately go to mode start and continue that mode or a different mode.
And what is the other group on? Do we know?
They were playing Maverick, I believe.
Oh, yeah, I see him down there.
Not necessarily what I would choose, but
I extremely patient and plan on camping out there for an entire card game. Where's Sarah? A lot of fun with Foo Fighters.
go straight for that left ramp.
Right.
Nice little subtle nudge to keep it on the inside of that right out lane in lane.
You know, it's been ages since I've played with her in a tournament. She's really got game.
Sweeps down the targets.
Ooh.
Just needs that
Oh.
right. Oh my
Oh,
God, that was too
snap.
fast. I could barely track
Right.
that.
That was crazy.
What just happened? Did Fee even plunge?
No, it's launching.
Oh no.
Did she plunge somebody else's ball?
No, they literally, I think, plunged and drained so quickly, and there's no ball save. So look, player
Oh.
3 has 154,000. I had that on my first game of Foo Fighters as well. Not fun. It was literally like soft plunge to the right out lane, and that's it. That's all.
Oh my gosh. I thought I saw the van's wheel spinning for a second.
Oh, like in the you'll stick around animation
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard when there's so many different animations and you can't
Liars.
tell what's happening because things are so delayed. All right. If I'm not mistaken, this is a good game for Anna, who's already taken second in the first of the games. Oh, but that right out lane. There's no rubber on those out lane posts.
And I've tried to shimmy and shake, and I tilted.
Oh yeah, it's tight.
Yeah.
You're not seeing very many nudges.
No, and that's my game, so.
Yeah, same. I'm not gonna be accurate, but I am gonna be able to keep myself safe if you give me enough of a tilt bob to hang myself with. All right, trapping up. Jessica wants to hit that lock that she has worked so hard to light. Nice loops.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, but how's it gonna come back out?
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Get up.
Oh,
Come
go
on.
around. Ooh, nice save. Trap it up. Toasty, chili. All right.
Pass.
Nope. It's just gonna flip, and she's making shots.
Yes.
But this reject of that center spinner is terrifying. Oh, tips it
Oh.
over. Nice. Oh, that right out lane.
Son of a gun. 14 million.
Honestly, the way this is playing, 14 million is not
Horrible, no.
not a bad place to be. All right, Sarah's got her mode start lit, halfway to lighting her locks. She's going for that mode a little, I think she needs to go a little earlier. Trap up. Oh, I thought that. Oh, there we
Okay,
go.
there we go.
She has lit.
Oh, nice save.
Tip of the flipper. Ooh.
Almost the same.
Yeah. I think she learned from the first time around. Gotta be vigilant.
So that is not quick and strong.
Ooh.
Oh, good, good, good.
Great reflexes. Oh, come back. Okay.
Nice. Go ahead, go ahead.
Keep on playing. I hope she knows that she should. Nice.
Good.
Oh, so this is how hard the locks are. You've got to hit both of them, then you've got to hit the lock shot, then it's ready to accept the locked ball.
Yeah.
As you can probably tell from the way I'm talking about it, I did not even lock a ball. Oh, geez. Some great saves, but unfortunately, not many points out of that. All right, come on, Fee. Get to flip. We're
Right.
waiting for you.
Another crazy,
Oh.
right?
There we go.
Oh, man.
Nice, nice. Oh. All right, got all the drops down, but I really think they are interested in starting a mode more than anything else, given the state of everything right now. Whew, nice tips.
Yes.
Oh. I feel like this is one where maybe posting how hard the locks are set would be helpful if it was on the back glass, because I feel like people are expecting a hit to spot them progress, and it's not.
Ah, right. I haven't seen any set up this way before.
Me neither.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wicked fast.
Yeah, she is responding well, but
Yeah.
I don't think those were necessarily purposeful so much as, oh God, I gotta make it go somewhere safe. She did not like the way that
No.
that center
Oh.
ramp or center spinner.
Oh, no.
2 dangers just from that. Yeah, you gotta have it go all the way around.
Yikes.
Imagine posting changed settings. It says locked in pinball. Couldn't be me. All right. Jessica should be stepping up.
And Jessica had 55 million on her Foo Fighters in the card that qualified her for this.
Wow.
So I can understand why she picked it here. But she also had a great score on Grand Prix. She had 455 on her qualifying game of Grand Prix. Makes sense why she chose that, but it did not work out for her.
I've heard a few people say that their first card was their best card.
That's how it is for me a lot of the time. Not this time around. My first card was so embarrassing, I wasn't sure if I was going to submit it. There she goes, lights that, or locks that ball. Now she'd like to start a mode, which is ready for her, and then bash on that. Oh, nice nudge. Backhand the mode start or just go naked multi-ball?
Oh. Backhand.
Oh my goodness,
Whoa,
Lazarus, that was so
Lazarus.
cool.
Woo.
Can I do that? I don't know. I pressed record highlight. Maybe it'll have done something.
Wow.
Mark, I'm sorry if I screwed things up by pressing that button.
Oh.
Oh
That looked
no.
like trouble.
Yeah.
Look at Sarah's pants.
Oh, those are great. She
Yeah.
looks comfy.
Those look. They are cool.
That was a great Lazarus for Jessica. Unfortunately, couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So what does Sarah have to do here?
She needs about 12 million to catch Jessica. She's got her mode lit. And she's got her lock lit.
So definitely doable. Just gotta
Yep.
hit a couple choice shots here.
Oh,
Yikes.
all right. There's
Make it.
one. I think she might just be racing for multi-ball.
Oh.
Rough. All right. And Fee and Anna are both at 2.4, very close to each other. So
Okay. Oh, skill shot there.
Fee would just like to be able to play some nice combos. That center spinner is still not friendly. Oh,
Yikes.
oh, and barely
No.
touched it and got two dangers. That's what we're working with.
Wow.
All right. So Fee does not quite catch Sarah, ends with 5. Anna could do anything from get a house ball to have first place, just based on how close all these scores are.
Anybody's game. How cool is this setup? What a great room, right?
Yeah, it's the Western Mass Pinball Club has a second room, and I think this is new-ish.
It
wasn't
is.
here last time I was here in February,
Yep.
but all of the tournament games are here, and then the other room has the rest of their collection, and they've been running side events all weekend.
All weekend. It's been phenomenal. And I think they acquired this space from a music production company who literally just needed to move their equipment closer to the door. And when they were moving out, one of the gang said, "Hey, what are you doing with your space? We need to make a phone call." So that's how they acquired this space,
That's awesome.
right?
All right, Anna's really hoping to light her mode. I think that that's really what to focus on here. I
Yep.
guess Jessica put a lock in there, or a ball in the lock, so now bashing it actually does help.
Okay. Oh, see, that plunger is it's not going to make it go up that upper ramp. No way.
2 more for multi-ball. Is she just gonna try and naked multi-ball her way?
What's her score at?
220.
Oh,
She's at
6.
6.5. Yeah, I would just multi-ball, honestly. There, and there she goes.
All right.
So, but don't get handsy because we saw how
Right.
immediately tilty it could be.
Oh, okay.
Oh, see? That slap was
was
a
easy.
danger, and that was while ball save was still going. That's unfortunate. Making some jackpot shots.
13.
Just needs to get one of the balls in the lock, and she can play a 1-ball multi-ball for a little while. Smart way to feed it while the other ones. Oh, get it in there. So close to. There's one more jackpot for the road.
Oh. Nice.
And honestly, at this point, I
Nice.
think combos could, like, all right, starts a mode.
Wow.
Only needs 3 million. Choose a mode where you only need 1 shot to give you some points.
Fantastic third ball.
Yes. Nice. New Orleans.
22. She's got it.
Boom. And by holding the flipper up when it drained out the left, she got 2 million just for that overdrive save.
Nice.
So Anna has come back from 2.4 million to take first place on Foo Fighters,
Wow.
putting her up to 6 points. If I'm doing my math correctly,
Wow,
she's
that's
guaranteed herself at least a tiebreaker after this next.
It's a tight
game.
group, huh?
Yeah. Oh, she tilts, but it's fine. I don't think she realizes that she had it a long time ago. There we go. All right, so after 2 games, we've got Anna with 6, Jessica with 4, Sarah with 5, and Fee with 1. So 6, 5, 4, 1.
1 game to go.
Yes. Sophia has a chance, even though they don't have that many points yet, if they do well on this final game. Depends on how everything shakes out. I think if I'm doing my math correctly, doesn't matter what Anna does, but if Fee wins and Sarah gets
loses.
last, then they would be tied at 5, and they would need Jessica to get 3rd and Anna to get, so it has to be Sophia, Anna, Jessica, Sarah in order for Fee.
It would be a 3-way tiebreaker.
Yes,
for
3-way tie with 5 points each. So
Yikes.
that's what I want to see personally.
How fun. Yeah, why not?
And the other group looks like they are playing Starship Troopers. Interesting choices from Group 2. I think Nicole is driving the bus over there.
Aha.
All right, let's take us to the bracket, see what's going on. Doesn't look like anyone is putting in the scores for Group 2, unfortunately, so we only have what we've already seen.
So that was Grand Prix results.
Yep.
Where to next? Where to next?
Yeah, I wonder what Jessica's going to choose. She is unlikely to have game choice next round because we all come in and take that. So I think she's probably going to use this moment to choose a game she is confident on because she needs to do well.
You know, I really enjoy this bank today. It's, for the first time in a long time, I really like all the games.
Do you like Old Coney Island,
I
Holly?
do. I actually do like that one.
I am impressed.
I pick it when I go up here.
Oh, interesting.
Even for my home field one time for the Super Bowl.
That's wild to me because it seems like such a crapshoot.
Yes.
What's your strategy?
Well, you know, I do like to keep it in the upper playfield and get that spinner lit and get it back up there. Mm-hmm. And if you luck out and you get that 50,000 off to the right, that's always a nice bonus.
Oh, I did that by accident, and then I was like, oh, I remember now why. And then as
Yeah.
soon as I started shooting for it on purpose, I never hit it again.
And you can pretty much rely on kind of rebounds to take out the drops.
Mm-hmm.
And I've somehow got them down 3 times and then hit the special. And it was very fun. Yeah. But those are risky, definitely.
I wonder if they're waiting for Starship Troopers or Coney Island or Barracora, which are on either side.
Oh, okay. So Allison's up on Starship Troopers.
She's in multi-ball, has about 25 million currently.
How bad does that little flipper mess with you?
It definitely takes some adjusting. Having a second button that actually needs to be flipped on a regular basis. Like, I'm fine with like a World Cup Soccer Magna Save or something that I just go down and use sometimes. But when I have to be thinking about it all the time, messes with my head.
Right. But some of the shots are made for that little sucker.
Mm-hmm. It's true. And don't you get extra points if you hit something? Great ball 3 by Allison. Pulls out the win with 44. She needed to get past 32, and she wasn't there immediately. So that multi-ball was good for her. Ooh,
Wow.
we're going to see some Barracora.
Oh, love Barracora. We just recently went down the Sanctum, and it's so sweet. You know, it's such a cool game.
Yes.
It reminds me of Alien Poker in a lot of ways.
Because you have to get the drops down in
In
order.
order.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone who can hear us because they already subscribed to Backhand and aren't watching an ad, hello. But we will, hopefully, they won't start Barracora for another 10 seconds.
I'd love to get a score update on Group 2.
Yeah. Mark, do you happen to know anything about Group 2?
I will get you that update right now.
Cool, thank you. All right. Oh, unfortunately, Sarah waited long enough for us to get through the ad break, but then did not get to play for very long. Oh, same with Fee. Rough stuff here. Just about the same scores, 12,000 to 11,000.
Those flippers are a little bit laggy.
They definitely feel weird. Once you adjust to them, I was fine with it, but it's not what you're expecting.
And coming off of Foo Fighters.
Yeah. Man, all of these, oh man, they're
Evil.
full plunging and then it's bouncing back all the way back around the right without going into the lanes. You need
Yes.
to like mid plunge to keep it up top. Is the
Yeah.
gate removed or is it just momentum?
I don't know. I had that same problem earlier myself, but here comes Anna. Hi.
Hi, Anna's listening to some music. I missed what it was, but oh man, and she
Again.
also gets that bad feed. Can she make it work? All right.
Oh.
Oh, she takes a stab at the bear targets, but wow, no one's having a good time on this ball one.
not
Jessica
even.
in first place with 12,000 points.
Oh, boy.
Or no, Sarah in first place with 12,000 points. Mark.
Oh, she did it again.
But this time she gets at least an in lane.
And, all right.
Okay. Oh, unfortunately makes contact with the wrong target. On Barracora, you need to spell these things in order. B-A-R-R, A-C-O-R-A.
She just got the A and the C.
Nice.
Oh.
All right.
39, 620. All right. There's a lane shot. Good.
Nice. Just trap up.
Okay.
And you can get 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6. You can light 4, 5, 6 if you go through
Oh, nice.
the
She
lanes
needs this
with
game in a big.
yeah. She's got B and A, just needs the double R.
Good rattle there.
Making some nice shots up top.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Oh,
there
yes.
we go. Spells 4, 5, 6. Oh.
Oh.
And the 4, 5, 6 increases the bonus that you get from scoring that horseshoe shot on the right side.
Wow, she put up 104. That's lovely.
That is great. Man, no one is having fun with that.
All right, there you go. Oh,
Rejected again.
Wow.
Oh, but she got B and A. Just needs the R.
good, good.
Gets the
The
A on the
A.
other side.
Close miss on the C. Oh,
All right. Tips it over. Oh, doesn't
not
quite
enough
make it across the
momentum.
gap. Still, points on the board.
totally.
Beastie Boys, Sabotage. I like it. That's a good choice.
She gets it up top. That's good.
Yeah, softer plunge. Nice nudge.
Nice
Back up
rip.
top. She's going for 1, 2, 3, which I believe lights your collect bonus up top, whereas 4, 5, 6 increases
Another good rip.
horseshoe value.
Oh, she didn't toggle at that one.
Yeah.
Right.
I usually go for 4, 5, 6 above 1, 2, 3.
Ah, really?
but that's more because someone told me to do it once and I've internalized it. But sometimes I don't know why I do things. I'm just like, this is what someone told me to do when I was a baby pinballer.
I love it.
Right?
She's got good rhythm on
Yeah.
this ball. Definitely. Oh, nice.
Nice
Definitely
save.
good rhythm.
And she's
Oh,
got that
good.
spinner pretty dialed. And now she's lit the saucer up by the pops for a 2-ball multi-ball if she falls in.
Her body language is so relaxed from the music.
Nudge it in, get it in there
Go
from
ahead,
the
go
pops.
ahead.
Just trying to backhand it. Oh, geez, those slings.
It's all right, all right.
She spelled Akora now, too, if she goes up
Wow.
top.
Oh, nice.
Oh, she kind of knew, but great ball. She's got both her locks lit for ball 3. And a good
264,
bonus.
Wow.
Definitely not making it easy for Sophia to have all the dominoes fall the way they want them to. All right, Sarah's back up.
Oh,
And
nice.
nudge. Oh, that was great. And
That
on,
was great.
on metal, like the
Yes!
another one. Just being able to read where it's going is so huge. Oh, but it finds the right out lane.
All right, what we got?
Okay. Sarah with 62. Fee guaranteed a point. Needs a good ball 3 to get past Anna and then some. Oh, if only the BAR were lit, they would have a 2-ball multi-ball. Oh, maybe they're going horseshoe. Or maybe they're going for whatever feels good in the moment. There's a nice horseshoe.
Oh.
Nice tip.
Wow.
And they catch it. Nice. Okay. Just need the double R target if they want to go for multi-balls.
Ouch.
Oh, rough. Not enough bonus built up that ball, unfortunately. So Fee mathematically eliminated, but they were happy to be here because they were right under the cut line and then someone didn't show up. So
Oh, really?
always nice to get
All right.
a chance to play in the
Yeah,
finals that you're not
perfect.
expecting.
Perfect.
All right, Jess has not much there and unfortunately drains. So we're gonna have Jess and Fee tied at 2 and Sarah and Anna moving on. Anna with 10 points and Sarah with 6.
Wow, that's, it's a surprise ending because anything could happen even still.
Yeah, absolutely. Locked in Pinball giving us some tips on Baracora. 1, 2, 3 increases the lower saucer value, but that resets when collected. 4, 5, 6 raises the horseshoe value. I knew that part, which
Okay.
lasts for rest of game, unless you do it 3 times and collect an extra ball. 4, 5, 6 lights the top saucer bonus, collect and consume. Not sure if 1, 2, 3 has a special feature. What is she listening to this time? It doesn't focus, but if anyone recognizes the album art, then you know what Anna's listening to. Top lane TED Talk. Oh, Mark is telling us about the other group. On their first game of Maverick, it went Allison, Sharon, Brenda, Nicole. On their second game of Starship, it went Allison, Sharon, Nicole, Brenda. So they are going into Dolly at 8, 4, and 1 each. Still possibility of a tie. Allison is definitely moving on.
Wow.
Anna's just playing it out so she can make sure to be ready for it should someone else pick it in the next round. She's in her
multi-ball.
2-ball multi-ball. Completing 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3. Multitasker. Nice. Some good reads on when she needs to flip when those balls are close together.
Good. Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, this is some good flipper skills. Just
Yeah, she's totally in a
playing
rhythm.
loose. Yeah.
She's been that way like the whole game. Nice flow.
Yeah. Oh, it looked like it was going to be a double whammy, but it was not. All right. Anna
Good job.
ends with just over 500,000. Very good. All right. I am going to step out of the booth while we're waiting for this last game because I just realized, when does qualifying end for Open? Do you know?
9.
Well, I have a good card that is
Oh.
only half done.
Step away.
I'm going to try and sneak in a game while they're playing. Oh, it's Dolly. It's not going to be enough time, but I'm going to try.
Where are you headed?
Oh, I don't even know. Oh, they're already done with Dolly. I might be out of luck. Let's see, what are the open standings looking like right now? If I'm, oh my gosh. An hour from now cannot come fast enough. I wonder if I can play it while I'm playing in this next round of finals. Oh, I shouldn't have commentated, Holly. What am I doing?
Oh.
All right.
Are you above the cut?
I'm above the cut, but barely.
Okay,
And this,
oh.
I have 2 games out of my card done, and they're very good. So
Oh.
I might need to try and
Well.
multitask.
Yeah, I think you should.
All right. I'm going to step out and see if Mark has found replacements for us yet.
Okay.
Hold it down for me.
Will do. Good luck. I'm not going to touch any buttons.
And then you guys can go play.
Hey, Doodleology, I see you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we are just waiting on Zoe to finish a Paragon game, and then we'll be following Group 1. Thank you so much for watching semifinals. Oh, I had a cocktail, and now I'm ready to make this chat a mess. Oh my God, Ty, how is it going? You're about to enter into semifinals. Zoe on deck for choosing game, and we will have the rig over that in just a moment. We have 2 wonderful commentary coming up, so in just a moment they'll take over. Thank you so much for watching Northeast SummerSlam 2024, and a big shout out to all of our sponsors. Hometown Arcade, located in Norwood, Mass. They're running NEPL. They have a John Wick launch party tonight, as well as monthly tournaments, and they are a Stern and Jersey Jack distributor. We got Fun Spot coming in, largest arcade, as well as a new pinball area located in their arcade, and it is a wonderful spot. They have new games, they're hosting NEPL, and they're doing a wonderful amount of monthly tournaments. So they're open 7 days a week. Go check them out in Laconia, New Hampshire. Kickback Lounge in Troy, New York. Big shout out to them. If you've never been to that Airbnb, go to Airbnb right now and go check that out. Or go to kickbackislit.com. It's a fully furnished 2-bedroom house with 13 games, and I have personally been there 2 times, and it is one of the greatest Airbnbs to go just relax and kick back at. And then last and, definitely not least, big shout out to UK Pinball Open and Neil McRae. That is going to be Friday, September 27th through Sunday, September 29th. It's going to be streamed on this channel. If you want tickets, go check out, I think it's playukpinball.net, or just Google UK Open 2024, and it's going to be quite an event. So thank you all, and the commentary is right on deck.
Nice to see you.
All right, we're getting ready to see the next round starting on Twilight Zone. And you've got Jess Salzman here in the booth with my friend Bree.
Hi, I'm Bree Zakevich.
We both played in this amazing event
Yeah,
over the past couple of days.
it was really great. I always love coming out to the Western Mass Pinball Club. Really good group of people, really good space.
See, we have a lot of excitement in the chat.
We have a really big group of people at the club this weekend, and the finals here are going to be really great. So thank you all for tuning in.
I assume we're going to be following Group 1.
Oh, there we go. Hello, that's us.
That is us. I see Anna is grinning and taking a picture of us over here.
Oh my gosh. It's my first pinball commentary gig, so
Oh, very exciting.
very excited to be here.
Yeah, so we're going to have Zoe Vrabel, Holly Danowski, Sarah, I'm not sure how to pronounce Sarah's last name,
I'm not sure either. We should ask.
and Allison Havens.
Yeah, it's a really good group of people. It's going to be a competitive round. And it looks like we're going to be on Twilight Zone first.
You can see in the background of the player cam that we still have qualifying going on for the Open card tournament, and that's until 9 o'clock Eastern time. So just about 37 minutes left of qualifying.
Yeah.
People furiously getting in their last cards.
Yeah, there's a big group of people. I think we have about 75 or so players right now in the Open.
Yep.
Aw.
Oh,
Get a
and
message.
Lindsay's calling us the dream team.
Oh,
Hi,
thank you,
Lindsay. We
Lindsay.
love you. And I know Ty's out there and Drew. Sending love to all our friends in the chat. You can see some frustration on the player cam. It is a 5-game card, so you may have strung together, 3 or 4 fantastic games, and you might go up to something you think is a reliable, predictable, high-scoring game for you, and
Yeah.
might not work out that way. That's pinball.
I had a rough weekend. I did an Open card, had one game where I am currently in first overall, and 4 games where I am like 48th, 49th.
Well, being
So-
first overall on any of the games, I think it's 12 in that bank and 8 in the women's bank, is remarkable. Which game was that?
It was Ding Dong. So I am
Oh.
the #1 Ding Dong at this tournament this
And
weekend.
that game made me feel like a ding dong. So
It's not secretly, just openly my favorite game. I think it's really fun and kind of underrated.
fantastic. And do you play here at Western Mass regularly?
I am not in the league, but I have played here recreationally before.
Awesome. Were you familiar with ding dong before you stepped up to it?
Yes, every time I'm here I play it.
Okay.
I love it, and I did try to buy it off its owner today, but it's sentimental, has
Oh.
some serious family history, has been in his family since it came out.
So he's not going to let you pry that from his hands.
Absolutely not, but I did set a Google alert, and if anybody watching the stream has a copy, I will make you a solid offer.
Bree is looking for a ding dong. So here we have Zoe Vrabel. She's going to be our first player today.
Putting in her headphones.
Wearing her Pops hat, which I see
Nice.
regularly on the stream.
I did see a good Pops bumper sticker out on the parking lot. I don't know whose car that was, but I thought it was funny.
Absolutely. And we do have at least one half of the Pops magic in the chat for Ty's joining us. And I know a lot of people in the chat play at Pops regularly, which is just an absolutely fantastic place. If you're ever in the Somerville area, check out Pops.
All right, looks like Zoe is starting out.
I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that Zoe picked this game since she is playing first. And the high seed did have the option to pick the game or pick the player order.
Oh, a rough start for Zoe. Sorry, Zoe.
It only takes one ball.
I know.
I remind myself that every time. Had a couple house balls on Grand Prix and also on Barracora.
It's been a rough day for folks this weekend, or a rough weekend for folks.
Allison Havens wearing her pinball co-op shirt in Vermont. Her husband Mike is also here playing.
Oh, another rough start.
Another quick
This game
frame
is
down the middle.
rough for folks this weekend.
Keep showing your toes. I played with Sarah in the first round.
All right.
Nice reaction. I was learning about this game during qualifying, and the gumball, there's a power ball in that gumball machine you can see up there in the top left of the playfield.
Oh, I never noticed that.
The local copy of Deadpool that I play actually has a random power ball. Keeps you on your toes because it's made out of ceramic. It's very light and moves very quickly. Now we have Holly Danowski, plays at Sanctum on a regular basis. Another quick
Another
drain.
rough one. Well, keeps us all kind of even for our first ball. We have Sarah leading that with 8.9 million. Another rough ball for Zoe.
You know, and Zoe and Holly both had a bye, and I find that it can be a little challenging when you have that downtime at the beginning of finals.
Yeah, absolutely.
It takes a few balls maybe to get back in the zone of playing. Allison seemed to not get the skill shot she was looking for there. My strategy when I played Twilight Zone earlier was just to keep the ball on the playfield.
Yeah, it felt like it was a pretty fast play field when I was playing it. I'm not super experienced on Twilight Zone, so I don't know why I put it on my card, but
I did decide to play every game in the bank, knowing that I had the chance of making finals. I wanted to familiarize myself with these copies. That was given to me as a tip by a fellow player at one point at another tournament.
that's a good idea. I tried to go with my strengths, but I think I did end up playing most of them. There's only 8, so I must have.
Allison, I think, has the longest ball time yet that we've seen.
Oh.
That is the commentator jinx. I should not have said that. Yes, the classic face is someone who chose the skill shot and paid the price. This is true. Shake it off and move on. Next
Absolutely.
ball. So Allison does have the lead with 33 million. Sarah's currently in second with 19.9. Zoe in third with 15.8, and Holly putting up her next ball. Ball 2. Player 4.
Good use of that little upper bumper.
There's lighting the. She lit gum. Now she's got a light ball. A foul lane. All right, moving into ball 3.
Holly did make a lot of progress on that last ball.
Yes,
and
she did. The pops can be challenging on this game, so I'm glad to see Zoe get out of the pops. Bit of frustration, understandably.
Absolutely. She had a very, very rough go of it.
The pops paid the price there. Those pop bumpers sent that ball straight out. Wasn't much that could be done. All right, now we have Sarah. Allison still has a healthy lead after her third ball with 46 million and change. Stays alive. She's on that upper play field. Wasn't able to get it up there, so I'm not 100% familiar with any strategy up there, but
It looks like she's locked in there.
You're like, I got scored like that. You're like, doesn't matter if it's good or bad. I hit
Yes. Our friend Doodleology says this is a tough table.
Absolutely. And it looks like somebody made a joke in the chat that they should be able to donate $5 to the club to play an extra ball.
This is true. And they are on ball 3. This is player 4. We have Zoe with 23,950. Allison's in the lead, I believe.
No, it looks like Sarah pulled ahead.
Oh,
with that
Sarah did
last
pull ahead.
ball.
Okay, great.
A lot of folks were saying that they're used to playing these games normally in recreational mode, and that being on tournament mode makes it a little harder, and you're maybe unfamiliar with a game you're normally familiar with. But looks like Holly just unlocked a multi-ball here.
I did notice she's being quite a bit more aggressive with her nudging as well.
Absolutely.
Probably a do or die sensation in this last ball.
It does look like she might have just pulled into the lead, actually.
This multi-ball might have given her. She has taken the lead.
Yes,
63,
absolutely.
169, 180. Thanking the machine.
Yes. It was a tough game for everyone.
So it looks like they went in reverse player order, if I spotted those scores correctly.
Yeah.
It's like player 4 came in first, Holly came in first, Sarah came in second, Allison came in third, Zoe came in fourth. And we are using Papa scoring, so 4, 2, 1, 0.
Yes.
I've heard it said that the 4 is because you beat 3 people and the machine.
Oh.
So you get that extra point for beating the table.
I like that. And they do have 2 more games left on this
Yes, this is a 3-game round. And the high seed had the choice of either picking the game or picking the order, and that could be broken up by each individual game. So I, for example, happened to pick all 3 games because player order was less important to me. Although I was told that I might have done something unconventional by picking all the games instead of saving my choices for later. But I just wanted to survive the first round, which I did not. So I have no regret in picking all 3 games.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is my first card-based tournament, so I didn't really know what I was doing coming into it. And I have a better idea now, but I did not make the finals, so maybe I don't.
I did not make the finals in my first card-based tournament or my second card-based tournament. And I learned by doing. I'm not sure about you, but
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Several people explained it to me beforehand, and I absolutely had no idea what they were talking about.
you've got to
Did
have
not
that
make
lived
any sense.
experience,
Yeah.
right? Once you play it and understand and see the real time results on Never Drains, which is the software they use for tracking these games.
Yeah, it looks like we have a comment in the chat from Locked In Pinball that in the broader culture, a lot of people think everyone knows Twilight Zone, but there's not actually that many on location in the Northeast.
Definitely, and we are so lucky to have the Western Mass Pinball Club that is hosting this event. They have such an incredible collection, and it does change and rotate quite a bit.
Absolutely, yeah. So the club
I know. I
is
was just letting you know that.
machines
Yeah,
that are
okay, cool.
owned
Thank you.
by
Sorry.
members of the club. People have them here on site, and you get to play a lot of really rare games that you wouldn't see at a bar or a barcade where they're getting used all the time by members of the public. There's a lot of really nice old games here. I'm a big fan of the 60s and 70s ones.
Now, Zoe is up on Barracora. We'll get the player cam in a moment. But right now, we know that Zoe is on ball
need it.
1.
That's the computer. I am not after enough. Sorry. I just haven't had time to do it yet. Yeah, it's just match play. Thank you.
We're also so thankful to have Mark here from Backhand Pinball, making it possible for everyone to tune in from home,
Yes, absolutely.
from near and far. You know, I know we have people tuning in from Massachusetts and other parts of New England, but I'm sure we have other people in the stream viewership that are from all over the place. The pinball community is quite a global connected group.
Yes. I'm new to the pinball community and I've made so many friends and all of my friends know each other, which is honestly really lovely. It's very supportive, and as a newer player, I feel like I can go to most people for advice and help and guidance.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've learned so much. I mean, people are so welcoming. So if you're new to pinball and you maybe play recreationally and you wonder, should I go to a tournament? Was that something that I should try? Yes, you definitely should.
Absolutely. When I played my first tournament, I had only been playing pinball for a couple months.
This is Allison up now. And did you find that it was welcoming? And was
Absolutely, yes. So I went with one of the players who's in the finals, Anna Sembor, and had a really good time. I went out to one of the Boston Bells tournaments.
Bells tournaments are a great way if you are someone who identifies as female, non-binary, trans, and you're looking for an inclusive environment that is centered on a woman's experience. You are welcome to come to a Bells and Chimes event, and I find that it's just such a great way to start playing competitively. Everyone is, like you mentioned, very helpful.
Absolutely.
Happy to share their own personal experiences, tips.
Absolutely. And I just went to my first Connecticut Bells tournament last weekend
Oh, fantastic. Was that the one
at Gamecraft.
at Gamecraft? Yes, the pin rave.
Yeah, it was great.
Excellent. That was Holly there with her first ball. Now Zoe is stepping up for her second ball. Zoe is currently in the lead.
This is a fun tournament, I think, because we get to play some of the older machines. I'm used to the tournaments where a lot of the machines are the newer Stern machines, and this one has a really good mix of some of the older, some of the newer. It really takes a certain skill set.
We have lots of shout outs for Bells and Chimes in the chat. We've got our friend Mel up in Maine. She's able to tune in, keep tabs on the event. And this is Sarah. Sarah played this in round one with my group. I think she came in second, if I remember correctly. So the player that's picking the games cannot repeat their choice until they've exhausted all 8 games in the bank.
And
But-
what I was told from the other players is that the two different teams in the finals, the two different groups of 4, have to pick different games as well.
Yes. So Zoe would have picked these games if she chose. She could have also chosen to pick player order. And then the second group would have been given the option to choose the remaining 5 games. Yeah, nom nom nom. The left out lane is hungry. Most of the out lanes here are hungry. Pretty common in the competitive environment. Tight tilts, hungry out lanes. No ball saves. Keeping you on your toes.
Yeah. It's a kind of tilt-happy tournament, too.
There's Allison Havens. I keep forgetting there's no player cam, so I'll try to remember to tell you all who's up. Mark is working on that as we speak. There we go.
There we
Magic.
go.
Thank you,
Thank
Mark.
you so much. He has a tough job. I've done video work before, and I have never done live events, and I'm
Allison's got
in
a
awe.
multi-ball. Yeah, if you think there's a lot to pay attention to in pinball, try running the stream.
Yeah. Although I am the #1 multi-ball hater in the entire world, I think it really, as somebody with ADHD, it's too much for me.
Too
much
many things
going
to pay
on.
attention to.
Absolutely.
I know a lot of people will trap up and try to hold the extra balls and play single ball while playing multi-ball.
Yeah, that is a strategy I've seen a lot, but that would require me to have that skill. And we're not there yet.
And that's fine. I mean, that's the thing about pinball. You can pick a skill, you can work on it, and have grace for yourself as you do so.
Absolutely. This is a skill building year for me, and doing this broadcast stream, there's a skill. Didn't expect to be doing this weekend.
So good to have you in the booth. Allison is really taking command here.
She's really dialed in. This was a really hard game for me, so she's doing really good.
Had a great game on this during qualifying and did not carry that over into finals. Just looking to get it back up top, I think. She keeps going for that far right orbit. Just all right. After ball 2, Allison has 79,000. Zoe has 68 and change. Holly Danowski stepping up. There we go. Back up top. Nice save. Yep. Holly had a great ball there, 356K. Or is that actually, is Holly play a 4? Oh, it was Allison that had 356. Holly's got the 130,000.
Yeah. It zoomed in a little.
Yeah.
Some folks in the chat are saying that they would really like to see this game at some other locations in New England.
Absolutely.
One of the things about the card-based tournament that I think is interesting is that you're able to look at the stats online and see how many people chose which game for their card. And some of the games have a lot more people who opted into playing them than others.
And multiple times that they've played
Yeah.
them, because the thing with the five game card is you can actually bump down the value of other players' scores by playing multiple games on that same
Yeah.
machine. There's a lot of strategy in card-based 5-game card-based tournaments. I was chatting with someone during open qualifying, and he says to me, "What kind of mind do you think you have to have?" And I said, "I think maybe an actuarial mind."
I know. I had to do some fast girl math in the hallway to try to bump up my score, and wasn't super successful, but did move up quite a bit in the open.
Zoe's asking for a TD.
I'm not quite able to know what happened.
This location, the distance from Boston, we're about an hour and 20 minutes from Providence, Rhode Island. Oh, that's the co-op. They're wondering about the one up in Vermont. That's excellent. That's where Allison and Mike Havens have the pinball co-op. I think there are other founding members of that group as well. Western Mass Pinball Club, I know, is about probably an hour and change from Boston.
Yeah.
We had quite a bit of traffic, though, the past few days.
Yeah.
The
It's
Mass
a
Pike is not the best place to be
vacation
driving.
time.
Yes,
Yeah.
and construction. Construction Central.
People in the chat are trying to organize times to go play together.
Oh, that's
which
amazing.
is really great, and it goes to show you the really great community that pinball has.
Absolutely.
All right, multi-ball for Zoe.
Nice control. Like we discussed earlier.
Absolutely.
Taking advantage of the multi-ball, but trapping up.
When I started playing, I didn't realize how much physicality there is in pinball. I started off very stiff, just using my middle fingers and maybe moving a little bit, and now I'm starting to move a little bit more, and you can see that Zoe's a very physical player.
Yeah, there's a lot of kinetics involved. Not just on the table, but also in the body mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you'll have the player cam from the side or even the back, and it's quite entertaining to watch.
This is
Zoe is still at the table. There we go. Okay.
So if you're watching at home and you can't see the scores, we do have Zoe in the lead. However, she is the first of the 4 players, so everyone is yet to play their next ball.
Yeah, she's at 578, 720. See if I can get an update on group 2 here as well. In group 2, we have Lauren Daphnis with 4 points, Kristen with 1, Anna with 0, and Sharon with 2. And they are currently playing game 2. So that's just after the first game, so still anything is possible.
And it looks like their game 2 is Dolly Parton.
Zoe making the most of this multi-ball. Looks like she's now at 1.217 million. It's an amazing ball 3.
Yeah. This is a tough game. They're all tough games. Pinball is, every game is different, you know?
Absolutely. It's one of the things that makes it interesting about watching pinball on the stream. If you're not entirely familiar with pinball, every game has different rules, has different strategies.
Unlocking those different modes too.
Yep, and then the option of stacking things, multi-balls and modes. Zoe finishes to a round of applause from the room.
It's
Holly's cheering her on.
2,077,200.
All right, Sarah.
Really good performance for Zoe after struggling with the first game.
Casual 400,000 job.
Somebody in the chat said that was a clinic. Like,
Yes. She showed Barakora who's boss. Especially this copy. Sarah's going to finish with 92,120. Allison stepping up with 356,280. Quick out lane.
quick for both Sarah and Allison.
So right now we have Allison holding on to second. Zoe's in first.
But Holly still has her ball 3
Yep.
to go, and she could still pull ahead.
Absolutely.
She's
Anything is possible.
130,000.
It only takes one ball. Nice. A lot of patience there.
Yeah. All right, multi-ball for Holly.
I think her shirt is very thematic to this game. You have to have persistence. Nice save. That saucer is definitely a drain risk. Okay.
All right, she finishes
Bonus
with
posts, she comes in second. She pulled ahead of Allison, player 3.
So you can see those fancy score sheets right there on the play field.
You can see.
I do want to make a shout out to all the tournament organizers and all the volunteers and staff here who are helping to make this a really successful tournament. There is a lot of tech skills and just general hard work that goes into running a tournament of this size, and everyone has been really great, really hardworking, and in really good spirits all weekend. It's been a very long weekend, and we still have another day to go, so I really appreciate that from everyone.
Absolutely, and we're really thankful to our sponsors, Hometown Arcade, Fun Spot, the UK Open. We wouldn't be able to stream without our remarkable sponsors, so shout out to them. And
Absolutely.
Hometown Arcade is actually in my hometown, where I no longer live, but I get a big kick out of that when I'm in Hometown Arcade, I can say, here, this is my hometown. They're located in Norwood, Massachusetts.
Yeah, I just played a Bells tournament there a couple weeks ago.
We must have been there at the
Oh,
same
we must
time and not
have.
even have realized
Yeah,
that
it was
today.
a really great arcade. It was my first time there, and it was really wonderful.
Yeah, and Matt Snow, one of the owners, is so accommodating.
Absolutely.
He brought us all McDonald's.
Yes, we were just talking about
The
that
pizza
earlier.
place was closed for vacation, and he just brought us a pile of, piles of
Yeah.
boxes of chicken nuggets and fries, and a lot of people were having a little guilty indulgence.
Absolutely, yeah. And I really also am a fan of Fun Spot up in Laconia. If you're ever on vacation up at Lake Winnipesaukee, it's a really great place.
We are going to be on Grand Prix, one of my favorite games.
Ooh.
This copy will keep you on your toes. And looks like our player order is going to be Sarah up first, followed by Zoe. Sarah's getting cooled off with the fan there. You might have seen that on the
Yeah.
player cam. So it's going to be Sarah, then Zoe, then Allison, then Holly.
And Grand Prix was tricky. This is the type of game I normally excel at, and I really struggled on it this tournament. I love the old school games, and this one It's pretty hard.
I did great in qualifying. I had a really amazing game on it, and I did not do so well in finals first round. Sarah and I played on this along with Anna and Sophia, and we all had really close scores. I think we were all in the 250 range.
Oh, good.
Where in qualifying, I think a lot of us were up in the 500, 600, 700.
This one has some tough outlanes too.
Absolutely. The in lane is also an out lane. If you look really closely next to where the 10,000 are special when lit on the out lane, you'll see there's actually no wire form there. So if you try to chats it like I did, it goes up and out. And I remembered, oh yeah, there isn't an in lane there. All right, Zoe is player 2 this round. We have a very close set of scores here. We have 3 players entering this game 3 with 4 points. So there is really any possible outcome.
Absolutely, and Allison has 2, so I mean,
If she picks up a win,
yeah,
there could be some ties. And for those who aren't familiar with this scoring and this style of tournament, 2 will move on. So the top 2 scorers after this 3rd game will move on to the next round. And if you've ever been to Western Mass Pinball Club, they actually recently expanded. So they actually now have 2 rooms. So there is the free play room where they've been holding the match play and knockout tournaments. And then they have a dedicated tournament room where they're having the card-based tournament.
absolutely. And there's quite a few games in this smaller room. I think there must be at least 20 in here.
Yeah, so 8, 12, and then another 9.
Yeah.
So if you haven't visited, definitely check out their website and look at their hours. It's a great value. The door fee, I believe, is just $20 a day. Come and go.
And I'm a big fan of here in Palmer. Underrated New England gem of a town. There's
Definitely.
some great restaurants and great sites, and has a really good long history of railroads, and it's pretty close to the Brimfield Antique Flea Market too, if you're a thrifter or an antique person like me.
Yes, and I always notice the Three Rivers sign too. It's like I think a neighborhood of Palmer.
Yeah, Three Rivers is a village of the town, so we're actually in the Three Rivers section here of Palmer.
So I know this here is an EM, and I'm curious in the chat, do you have a favorite EM? Do you love Grand Prix? Is it one that you like to play? Feel free to shout out your favorite EM. I prefer EMs. I'm a big fan of them.
Yeah.
I love a modern too, of course, but
Yeah. I know, I got to practice on some of the newer ones, but some of you might have heard that I played Jaws, the new Jaws, for the first time in April, and I was hit by a stray baseball from the batting cage next door and got a concussion and was out for a month.
oh my goodness.
So that was my first big pinball injury. I've since recovered. I went to rehab for that concussion. But yeah, I got to get back up with playing Jaws.
Wow. I feel like you might have, that might be a blemish on Jaws' experience, in your life. You may not be fond of that game.
I had a pretty high score that day earlier, and I have yet to beat that high score again.
So Allison is up now. Spanish Eyes is absolutely one of my favorites. And we've got Hot Soupski calling you out for your pinjury.
I never thought pinball would be a dangerous sport for me to take up. I retired from roller derby many years ago due to an injury, and I thought that this would be safer for me, but that stray baseball came and took me out. Lots of Spanish Eyes fans in the chat.
Yeah, Spanish Eyes is such a great, great game. And I believe they do have one at Pops. They had one also at Pinburg and Bash at the Berg. It's a really fun table. We've got Holly here. Now this is a 5-ball game.
Those little bonuses are so emotionally rewarding when you lock those in.
Absolutely. The only thing I don't like about them is if you collect the bonus and then you drain soon thereafter and there's no bonus awarded because you've already collected it.
Yeah.
I always get that little feeling of like, where's the bonus? But if you can set it up right, it can be very lucrative.
It's actually really exciting to get to see pinball played from this angle. I'm on the shorter side, and sometimes I can't see the top of the playfield the best.
Absolutely. I am right there with you. And in addition to that, you get to see the playfield top down and watch every bit of the ball's movement.
Absolutely. And it's such a beautiful camera setup. You can see it almost better than you can as a player. You're not getting that glare from the glass.
Absolutely. That satisfying spinner. Gotta love ripping the spinner.
I
Oh,
love
that was amazing. It didn't go out that out lane, in lane.
Yeah. I love the aesthetics of this game. Those nice, solid primary colors, like lots of good contrast there.
The thing that's nice about this copy is even if it doesn't settle into the scoop or the saucer, it does register.
Yeah.
If it makes that brief drop in there, you do get the benefit.
So that was just Sarah. Looks like she's ending that ball with 165.
Yep, 165, 140.
Zoe up next. I didn't even commentate on Zoe's amazing lobster print dress.
Qualifying for the main, the open tournament has closed.
Oh,
Those standings have been decided for tomorrow. That's when we're going to have the open tournament finals. I believe that's starting at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
let's see who we have in there. We do have some of the women's players also qualified in the open as well.
Yeah, so the 1 seed for tomorrow is going to be Bowen Cairns, Daniel Roan, and that's Zoe's partner, Mike Havens, that is Allison's husband,
And my
and then
bestie,
Anna,
Anna.
who is playing in the other group today.
In number
right
4.
now.
Yeah, Anna had a really good day yesterday on the open. Very, very proud of her. Very excited to see the finals.
It looks like Anna's group here is currently playing on Starship Troopers.
And that was honestly my best game on the women's card. I just played it at the tournament last weekend at Gamecraft. So it was very familiar, recently familiar to me. And I had a pretty solid game on that for me.
Awesome.
On that outline again.
All right, so after bonus, looks like 135 and change for Holly. Could be higher. It's hard to see at the
Yeah.
angle.
It is a still really close game for that.
Absolutely, especially on this game where you can really add up the points.
This game has some really beautiful sounds too. I wish we were able to hear them a little bit closer. Lots of really beautiful jangly dings.
I did lose track of which ball we're on.
Yeah, I think that was ball 3. We're missing that on the screen there.
Yes.
But for Sarah, ending with 208. Yes, this is ball 3.
You want to come up here? Just let Mark know. Nicole wants to say hi. Come say hi. You want to say hi? Nicole and I were in the first round of finals. We were the Were you the 6 seed? Yeah, I was. Were you the 6 seed? Yeah, 5 seed, 6 seed.
And Nicole is who tried to explain the card-based qualifying to me. And it was actually easier in person than I feared it was from the printed description.
Yeah, you have to experience it. I feel like it's a lived experience type thing
Yeah.
where once you've done it and you see it in action.
I can be easily intimidated by not knowing what's going on, but in pinball, everybody has been very supportive and very helpful with getting people acclimated. If you're a new player, don't be intimidated by joining a tournament.
Especially if you come out to a bells and chimes. Allison using some nudging. Collecting that bonus. Taking the lead.
Looks like we're past 298.
Good ball. Really good ball.
Holly's not too far behind. I can't tell what that second number is there, but you know, it's pinball.
I think we got 346 there for Allison. Main qualifying has closed, so it's gotten quite a bit quieter in here. Just focusing on the women's finals. Yep, it did. It closed at 9, so 9 minutes ago.
And their tournament will be tomorrow
At
at
10.
10.
I believe that's the top 24 go to a finals. I think the top 8 have a bye.
And there were quite a few people in the open. I think we said, what was like 75?
Look and
Yeah,
see.
that open.
74.
74.
Yep, we finished with 74.
Awesome. And I ended up in, where's my name? 60th. You know, every tournament I go in thinking, I just don't want to be last, but you know, somebody has to be. And I am always a good spirit about doing pretty badly. And I'm okay with that.
Yep,
Like,
and I'm right there with you in 63rd. And some of my friends are below us, and they're all incredibly talented players, but that's pinball.
absolutely.
You win some, you lose some.
Absolutely.
And everybody drains.
And better a last place finish than staying home.
100%. You can only win the games you actually play.
Trap on the left there.
Yes. This game got me. Hungry, tricky outlanes. I shatzed it and it just went right out.
Find that out the hard way.
Yeah. I don't know how I forgot that.
Zoe pretty upset with
Scores,
that
you gotta,
ball.
Like, stand to the left of the machine to be able to read them.
That was. Can't quite see Zoe score there. It looks like
I think it's 266, 570. Oh, no, she's the second player.
Yeah.
171, maybe 8 and 9 something. It's a little bit of an angle on this one.
And is this our only 5-ball game of the tournament?
This
Or
is
what-
the only one in women's.
Okay.
There is one in open, and that is Ding Dong.
Yes.
Sorry.
Bree's favorite.
No
No,
one can hear me.
please share any knowledge that you have. And Nicole, we were mentioning this is a tight field here because we have 3 players with 4 and 1 with 2. And with the scoring being 4-2-1-0, anything is possible.
Any second, especially when you can get that 0.
Exactly.
Obviously, one of those 4 people could get, or one of those 3 people with 4 could get a 0.
And the person with 2 could get a 4. So
We got a comment in the chat. You miss 100% of the skill shots, you don't plunge.
absolutely. Yeah, and I know we have players here today from Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, Connecticut, New York. Just to name. Oh, and we have a Canadian player, I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure
Ooh.
Doug in the open tournament is from Canada. Oh, it must have been a tilt. Yep.
I think I got out on a tilt on this game.
Yep. I just pretty sure it's her husband was commentating about that because they're watching the stream too. All right. I think Zoe is taking the scores.
So is that our ball?
May have been ball
We're
5.
missing the little viewer of what ball it was. We
Yes.
lost count. So it looks like we end with Allison
Looks
in
like player
first.
3, the one with 2
The
came in.
person
Yeah.
with 2. Looks like she pulled off a 4. We'll see in a second here. We'll get the official scores.
Y'all good, y'all good.
Like, I'm watching, no one can hear me.
Yeah, you can share my mic.
If you want people to hear you.
Yeah,
Oh, do people want to hear me?
of
But
course.
Yeah.
there's just not another seat, but if you
No,
want to
I'm fine
commentate,
with that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
we can.
This one?
Okay, just long swinger, yeah.
Is this on?
Okay.
It will be the moment you press the red button. Whenever.
All right,
you-
is this
yes.
down
oh,
too
it's this
low?
one right here. Yep.
All right, we
Nicole
officially
is
have Nicole.
joining
You can hear me
us.
now.
Excellent. And we will get the official scoring on that third game for
right.
Group 1 in just a moment. And here we have Group 2. We have Lauren and Sharon advancing to the next round.
And our friend Kristen, who just joined us here, unfortunately.
This is Nicole.
Oh,
Nicole
so
and
sorry.
Oh,
No.
no, I was unfortunate an hour ago when I
Yes.
was out in
Oh
the
my
first
God.
round.
She and I went out in the first round.
I'm
We-
so sorry,
As the
Nicole.
number 1 seeds in each of our group,
Yes.
anything can happen at any time.
With being the 5th seed and 6th seed, we had the honor or the burden of
I'm going to say
picking the games.
burden.
I think you picked all your games, right?
Well, I did, but there was, I'm going to say, I don't know if it was a mistake made, mostly on my part. I misunderstood. I thought that I couldn't pick the same games as you did at the same time you were playing them. So I strategically, I really wanted to play Baracora and Grand Prix. Those were 2 of my top 3
That you had
selections.
done well on, yes.
So you also picked Baracora and Grand Prix.
I did.
But
You
so I chose them
misunderstood.
out of the order that you did, so we weren't playing them at the same time. And then in the middle of our Maverick game, which was my first choice, in the middle of that game, I had to regroup and choose 2 other machines.
You found out you couldn't choose the games that I had chosen?
Yes.
Again, the burden of
So
picking the
it
games.
is
I did
straight
not
up burden.
intend to burden you with lack of choice there.
You had no idea.
I did not.
You always
thought
try
you
and
just
guess
had
what
to play
machines other
them.
people are going to play, but you really
Yeah.
never know. You don't know what's going
Actually,
on
though,
in
if
anyone's
someone
head.
had
And you're
asked
not worried
me-
about me. I'm not in your group.
No, but if someone had asked me what's Nicole going to choose, I would have said Baracora and Grand Prix. I just didn't know that you wouldn't be able to choose them.
Yeah. And I'll blame the concussion for mixing you guys up, although I will say there are worse people to be mistaken for than Kristen.
There is no one here that I would not.
And I do see
I'm
here,
happy to be mistaken for. Everyone I hear, I am happy to be mistaken for.
absolutely. And I do see in the chat that Ty did ask Daniel Roan. Yes, Daniel qualified.
I believe he was the number 1
I
seed.
think he is the
Oh, he got
2
pushed down to
seed.
number 2.
Bowen is the 1. And then you've got I see you, Nicole, from a friend in the chat.
Oh, hello.
LBJ41JT.
Can I click on myself and
Oh,
you?
help yourself. Please go right ahead.
And you were discussing our Canadian friends earlier.
Yes.
So Doug was here from Canada, and he just finished. He just left. He's going to try and refresh himself for tomorrow. He made it into the last spot in the qualifying round for Open Finals.
I am so excited.
and we start again at 10 a.m. tomorrow, so he's getting ready.
And the official news is that I finished the tournament the number 1 ding dong.
Yay,
That was all
held
you
on
wanted.
to
It was
that.
all I wanted. I'm
Have
the
you
number
been able
1
to
ding
purchase
dong.
that machine from Andy yet?
No, Andy said that it has belonged to his family since it came out and that he grew up playing it. So I don't think that's going to happen. However, I did
We're going to
say-
need to find you another ding dong.
Yeah, I did set up a Google alert. If anybody who's watching this now has a copy of Ding Dong, I will make you a good offer. I will own that game by the end of next year.
I got a guy who will hunt for you.
Thank you.
I'm on it.
Now do we have? Okay.
So,
So it
Barry,
looks
do we
like-
get our round scores from Grand Prix?
I
All
think
right,
we did, and
we
it looks like
did.
we may have.
No, it looks like Holly's in first, and
Yes.
followed by Allison.
Looks like Holly and Allison Havens are advancing.
Sorry.
I think Zoe wants to jump in for a little bit.
Oh, sure.
Whoever. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. You want to use 2 tag out?
Yeah. Do you want to tag out?
Sure.
Absolutely.
sit in this chair.
Yeah, Zoe, I think, is going to come sit. That was what Kristen was saying.
That's lower and then higher than
That's not ideal.
it to be.
There you go.
Do you want this chair?
Doesn't seem to be another.
There isn't.
I'll stand. It's fine.
You sure?
All right. We've got Zoe joining us in the booth.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, welcome back.
And we are in the process of picking games still, it looks like, so. I'm fine. I'll stand.
There is another chair. I'll move over.
No, there's not.
Oh, okay.
I tucked it in too much.
All
I also have
right.
to keep running up here, so.
Yeah.
But I think it'll work.
So
Just
in the
so you know.
finals, we have Allison Havens, Holly Danowski, Lauren Dackness, and Sharon Habenstraight. So one Vermont, one Connecticut, one New York, and one Massachusetts. That's exciting. We're clapping. I assume it is because this is the finals and they are excited.
We were just talking about how there's people here from all these different states, and now we have 4 states represented in the final round. It's fantastic.
Yeah, we love to see it.
God, if I knew how to cast. I thought I did.
Yeah, and shout out to our sponsors, Hometown Arcade, Fun Spot, UK Open, and of course, thanks to Backhand Pinball.
From a browser.
Share. Save and share.
I did not know that was there.
I think you can also hit the cast button up there, but I
It,
never
won't-
do.
it doesn't show up until you do it. It wasn't
All right, so with me out of the tournament, that changes to Lauren having choice of game or position on all 3 games. Were either of you in her her previous group? No.
We weren't, but
No.
we also had the choice of games or position because we were the high seeds in our groups in the first round.
Yeah, I commentated on your
Oh,
games.
yes,
I know
yes,
that.
yes.
I was
we did decide
curious
burden.
what Lauren had already chosen because Lauren had a bye in the first round and then chose some games in.
That is the
The
round we didn't
semifinals.
cover, and she was with Anna.
I do believe she picked Twilight Zone.
I would not be
Dolly,
surprised.
and
She had the 5
Starship
highest
Troopers.
scores on Twilight Zone before anyone else had another score. It was like Lauren, 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 Lauren. Zoe a long way below that.
We
And then they
do
did
have
play
a-
Starship Troopers. I don't know if that was her pick, but they definitely played Starship Troopers.
We do have a local Twilight Zone, and so Lauren has had a lot of practice with Twilight Zone. But of course, just like any pinball machine, this Twilight Zone is very different from our
Yes.
local one. But we always like to say, it's not Twilight Zone if there isn't something going weird with it.
I just realized I do know what happened last round. Lauren picked position on all 3 games, so she has saved all of her picks for the finals, which is pretty smart. If you feel good on all the games, let someone else use up their picks because Lauren can't pick the same game in subsequent rounds.
Yes.
And there's enough games in the bank that she would never be done picking all of them and going back to ones she'd already picked.
Yep, save it for when you really need it.
Great choice.
So I assume
So she
we'll
really
see some
lucked out with
Twilight
Twilight Zone.
Yes, if
Yes.
someone else chose it for her,
Then she's allowed.
that's handy.
Right, that's great.
So yeah, I expect we'll see Twilight Zone if Lauren decides to pick games. What else was on her card?
She may pick a Foo Fighters. I would not be surprised to see that.
Yeah, she had 41 mil on that tough foo in qualifying. Also had a good game of Coney Island, which I don't know if anyone would pick willingly, except apparently Holly Danowski loves it. And
Everything
then-
about that machine says I would love it, and then I play it, and my score says the exact opposite.
Yeah, it's one of those games where there's like one thing that's good and it happens randomly, and
I have not found that. What
Yeah.
is that thing?
well, there's like a 50,000 shot, but it's hard to hit it on purpose. And then if you light your spinner, then you should shoot your spinner. But like, it's all difficult, and nothing is worth any points other than the 50K until you do a bunch of stuff.
And now, I've never met any other Coney Island before, but are these flippers set a little high on this one?
I didn't play
They've-
it.
Okay, you are smart.
I avoided
avoided
it
it
I respect your
intelligently.
decisions.
It's
Yes.
a very intelligent choice.
I guess I did one card of all the games that weren't on my good card just
did
to
the
make sure
same.
I practice, but
Yes.
I
Smart.
think Coney Island was so fast that I didn't even think about.
I did the exact same thing, and I said, "Oh, I hope I don't have to play this in finals."
Yep.
And
that's,
did you?
I did not.
There
I
you
did
go.
not
'Cause you
survive
picked
long
your
enough.
games,
I
right?
picked my games
And
for better or
none
for
of
worse.
us would have chosen Coney Island. None of us
Yep.
did choose Coney Island.
I think Allison Havens is the only person that would have chosen Coney Island.
She was
told me
doing
that was her
fantastic on that.
absolute favorite game in the bank. She enjoyed playing it and played it well.
That's wild. Yeah.
I've been
Allison
scorekeeping a
and
bunch this
Holly.
weekend, and I've seen her a bunch of times on Coney Island, and every time I was putting in a score for her, it was a great one.
I wonder if we might see Lauren pick Maverick. She did well on that in qualifying, and I haven't seen many people like cheering on Maverick as their choice.
Yeah. And Kristen B, I'm not going to hazard a guess at how to say that last name, but she is a very good Maverick player. I think she had over $1 billion on it in qualifying, but she is knocked out. So that's the person that I would not choose it if she were still around. But
Absolutely.
I always do feel very burdened when needing to choose a machine. It's just too much pressure. But during this, after playing these 8 games, I felt like there were machines that I really did not want to play.
That's
so
why I chose all the
deliberately
games.
chose. I'm like,
And did you
I
choose-
honestly don't care, except I don't want to play this. So I
Did you
won't
choose
choose
all
it.
your games, Zoe? or-
I did choose all my games.
We weren't sure if you chose player order at all.
I did not. I don't care about player order
I'm the same
as long
way.
as the games go well, but
Yes.
the games did not go well.
I understand.
Anna, can you show me that board for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Just look at it. All right, looks like Holly chose Old Coney Island and Lauren chose Foo Fighters and Sharon chose Barracora. So Lauren
Foo
decided to
Fighters.
choose 2 orders and 1 game. Interesting patchwork there. So I'm not surprised we see Holly doing
Thank you,
Old
Anna.
Coney Island, but now we have the knowledge that Allison Havens loves it too. So maybe not the back pocket pick that Holly was thinking it would be. Oh, smart choice.
I did think that Lauren could possibly choose Foo Fighters, but I am surprised to see her not choose Twilight Zone.
I'm coming.
Very interesting that she would choose order over game, but I do know some people prefer to play last and know what they're up against.
I certainly understand that strategy, but I am with Zoe on the. I just hope for the best. I'm going to play the same no matter what order I'm in. It's not me versus the other players, it's me versus the machine.
Absolutely.
So
I find that is the technique I have to take as well. And if I'm playing on a single player EM and I'm player 4, I will walk away. I will not look at any of his scores. And once I know that the player 3 has recorded their score, I will walk up to the game looking at the floor and I will push the start button before I look up because
know
I
nothing.
prefer to know nothing about the scores and just play, like you said, play the machine.
And constantly tell myself, don't look up. Don't look up. Don't look at the score. It doesn't matter. Just play your game. Sometimes it works. Looks like they're doing a photo over there right now. I think, we had payouts for the top 8 players.
Oh, wonderful.
So they're doing their photo right now for those that were knocked out in the last round. They were still in the top 8, so they are doing their photo for their cash payouts right now.
So we had Anna Sambor take 8. Kristen, is it Bayusik?
Bayusik.
Take 7. Zoe took, technically here was a tie for 5th between Sarah and Zoe. The cameras are being run by Mark. He is single-handedly handling everything here for the stream. It's getting set up on Coney Island right now, which will be the first game that we're going to see.
Doing the Lord's work over here.
It's going to be Coney Island, then Foo Fighters, then Barracora.
I
So we
can't wait
will
to
get
watch this.
see.
I'm so excited to see anyone do well on Coney Island. I can't wait.
All right. Mark's making some last adjustments.
As someone was asking who's running the cameras, we were explaining that Mark is single-handedly doing all the backhand pinball.
Mark does everything.
He was scorekeeping earlier. He was TDing at one point. He was helping in every possible way.
He specializes in multitasking.
In everything, yes.
Yeah.
I was trying to help with the desk over here earlier selling tickets, and I just got to getting somebody one. He said, no, I got it.
Right.
I'm doing that. I'm doing that too.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
He said,
You
he
got
said
it,
we
man.
had
You got
enough going
everything.
on. I remember that.
Yes, yeah. And I thought the same thing about him.
I don't think he's stopped moving.
No.
That's not really. He's not really a stop moving kind of guy.
No.
Oh,
Not a stop moving
they're
kind of job.
starting, but there's an ad break. So hello, subscribers who do not get the ad breaks. Thank you
Timing.
for subscribing.
We've got Holly.
Oh, we have a commentator cam all of a sudden.
Yes.
That's new. Now I'm just awkwardly hovering. I was standing because I didn't think that it would know that anyone would see me.
Well, feel free to switch. I'm a little bit shorter, so.
It's fine. It's fine.
I was
All right.
kneeling before, so I don't mind if you want to switch.
Okay. So that green shot over on the right, that's the 50K
That's your
shot.
50,000 that you're
And if
talking
you don't
about,
hit
okay.
that, then you're
You lose.
mostly screwed.
I'm pretty sure each game that I played, I definitely did not hit that shot because I'm quite sure that each game that I played of Coney Island,
less than
did not score 50,000 points. See what I'm saying about these
Oh,
flippers?
yeah.
Do
They
they
are
look like they're set a
shallow.
little low?
Yeah. They look like they're kind of straight on. It looks like Holly's been hitting the left saucer to increase her bonus
that
X.
bonus.
I'm not sure if it holds over ball to ball because I did not get to hit that shot.
Understandably.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't
Oh.
have a lot to say about this game.
We're going to learn it together based on Holly's. Holly's bonus was big, but unfortunately didn't hit the 50K shot. So that's really what we're going to summarize at the end of each ball. Did they hit the 50 or not?
Right, that seems to be what really matters.
I do love the back glass on this game. And that you have duck, shoot, and pony rides. Quick ball.
Quick ball, but oh, no, that's not a 1. It's a 0. Okay. I was like, 108. That quick? No.
8,140, yeah.
So that was.
Not on this game.
Yeah, Sharon
Sharon
is
stepping
up.
up.
It's got
Trying
to
to get it to fall into the 50K just off bumper hits or something. That's what I'm saying about it being hard to do it on purpose.
Yeah, I think with these flippers, just looking at it from this angle, it looks like you're really going to be hard pressed with this set of flippers
Nice
to
tip.
hit that from the left up that side there. That looks next to impossible.
Yeah. Nice
you really
little
do want to have
backhand
that
of
luck.
those rollover targets.
She knows that shot.
Yep. Oh, and a nice dead bounce.
Oh,
And one flip that doesn't go quite where you want it can just kill you.
All
So
right,
we've got
Lauren
Lauren up now.
is. Yep. Play her first ball.
So it looks like Lauren generally was just like, I feel good on all these games. I'd rather know what I have to work with.
I was speaking with her prior to her playing her Starship Troopers game, and that was what she said. She said, oh, I played this on my last card. I haven't played this at all. Need to make sure that I can do it. And turns out somebody chose it, and she moved on.
It's great to be prepared. I know when I played my first card tournament, someone mentioned that to me. They said you really should play all the games.
Yes. Oh, doesn't quite tip it over to the left flipper. So
Looks like she has 30. Oh, no.
42,
42,
43.
yep.
So Holly with 59, Allison with 8, Sharon with 31, and Lauren with 43. So pretty close. No one has hit that that 50K yet.
I do have more confirmation from It's Locked In Pinball over here that those flippers are set high. Thank you. High, all
thanks, Daniel.
capital letters. Oh, that's Daniel?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Looks like she either. Oh no. Okay. So those orange things light when you hit them. I thought they were unlighting when you hit them.
In that duck shoot area.
Yeah. So I think her spinner is lit. Yeah, there we go. Nice backhand of the spinner. And then hits the 50K out of the pops, like we were saying. Nice save.
Oh, again.
Backhand.
Beautiful.
Holly is backing up what she said. She loves this game. Nice patience. Read that correctly, that it wasn't going to go out. Didn't panic. Okay. Killer backhand. I wouldn't even think to do that. I guess, like Nicole, you were saying, the flippers are so high that you can backhand shots that you would never think you could.
Yeah, you have to look at it entirely differently, and you have to read it differently.
Yeah. All right. She's maxed out her bonus X by hitting that saucer. And she has like 7,000 in bonus. It's not incredible, but with 5X, that's 35K right there. That's more than some
And
people's
now,
scores after a ball.
How is she
Absolutely.
how is she going to increase that?
The number of bonus, or like the bonus total?
So her bonus was maxed out.
So the duck shoot targets advanced bonus. I'm assuming that the star rollovers up where you can't see them anymore because Mark took the game away from us. Also add bonus.
Okay.
Trying to get that player cam. It's been giving him a hard time.
Yeah. And, you know, we do good play-by-play, but I don't think you need someone describing what the players look like. Allison Haven steps up, a brunette woman in a burgundy shirt. She's got glasses on.
It does say Pinball Co-op on
Pinball
it
Co-op
from Burlington, Vermont. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, let's see if she's also trying to fall into the 50K.
I know she loved playing this nice.
Wonderful nudging.
Huge.
She definitely said this was her favorite game in the bank.
Again,
Another.
she has been making all these great saves when there's nothing but metal to bounce it off of. Oh, there she
There
is.
she is.
Exactly as I described her. Nice way to slow it down. Nudges it back into play. Oh, couldn't do anything with that.
Lots of good saves in there. Sometimes you just can't get them.
Yeah, but this illustrates the problem with Coney Island. Allison loves it, but she hasn't gotten the right bounces to get anything lucrative, even though she had many good saves. Oh, Sharon, unfortunate house ball.
And she had really high scores on this in qualifying, so it just goes to show every game of pinball is so different.
Everyone's different.
Oh, Daniel says, oh, rinks on the glass because out the left, when Mark pulled it back on the lockdown bar, it used to say no drinks on the glass, but all that remains is, oh, rinks on the glass. Right,
Serves as a
Holly's
warning.
Very observant viewer.
Yes. All right. She's still got that spinner lit. That is the difference between 300 and no 100.
Accurate.
Is she going to try and backhand it or forehand it?
Just going straight for those rollovers.
Oh,
I feel like if the flippers were further... Oh, thank you. We've solved the issue.
See for Zoe.
Yes, I
Yes.
will not...
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I'm going to hold on.
please do.
Yes, we're going to do this. All right. Allison would like to get that third unlit lane up top. Nope.
So close.
Nice
Oh,
save.
wonderful. Still trying to get back up to the top.
Yeah, there's not much to do when
kinda
you're
it,
chasing
yeah.
366,000.
Except for that 50,000 shot.
Yeah, and even if you don't
Yeah.
catch Holly, you're like, whoever gets the 50K of the three of us fighting for second place.
That's the one.
So Allison drains with 44, depending on what happens to Sharon here. If Sharon has another house ball like the one she unfortunately had on ball 2, Allison could still salvage a point. Nice nudge.
Oh.
What is the bonus going to look like? It looks like there's not much in bonus. Sharon drains with 37. So Lauren has guaranteed second place and is just chasing down Holly.
Looking for that top lane that's not lit.
Now, there seems to be a trend of the ball not wanting to go on that
No
side.
one's hit that so far.
Nice. Oh, kind of listed to the right.
That playfield is not a smooth one. You don't know. You see all those circles on there. You don't know what you're going to get when the ball rolls over that.
Another good reason to play the games here, not assume that they're going to play like
Yes.
the poppies you may have played somewhere else.
Every single one is different.
That's how the Matahari is in the main tournament.
Head down the center saucer. Met that more than once this weekend.
Now, Zoe, you're playing in the open tournament tomorrow.
Yep.
Excellent. We have
Good
quite
job.
a few of
Yes.
the finalists in women's are also going to be playing as finalists in open.
Yeah, we have a good
We've got
bunch of
3
them.
women in the
Let's
top 8, which is exciting. So myself, Anna Simbor, and Christy Kelsey all have a bye tomorrow morning.
Excellent.
And in addition, I think Karina Mendel,
Yes,
That's
Karina
right.
definitely made it in.
that is
And that is
outdated if you want to
Oh,
refresh it, because
thank
I'm
you. Higher than that.
Higher.
I'm like, you just said you had a bye, right? Yeah, there we go. All right. So, yep, we do have Zoe, Christy, Anna.
And Karina.
in Karina. Yeah.
Oh,
so
there she is. Okay, perfect.
4
Good.
of the top
Good, I was
24.
hoping so. Wonderful. Love to see that. Lots of last-minute entries tonight. We still had people asking, can I still submit a card? And it was 9:01. Sorry.
I finished
You
my
gotta cut it
card
off
at
sometime.
8:55.
Yep. Always have to have a cutoff. You just always want to play one more game.
And Mark will be playing in finals tomorrow, so he will be triple tasking.
The thing
What
is
else can
that,
he do?
like, that's when he plays his best. He won NEPL last summer when he was streaming and running Northeast SummerSlam and competing.
Amazing.
Like, the more he's doing, the
the better,
better
he's
he
off. Yeah.
does.
Working well under pressure. All right, it looks like we moved over to Foo Fighters.
This is Lauren's pick. And there is no ball save, and that has been really difficult for folks. Seeing quite a few immediate drains and thinking, well, at my local arcade, that would give it back to me.
It's also in tournament mode, so it takes quite a bit more to get the multi-ball locked. It takes quite a bit more to get the mode activated.
Well, the lock settings are even more difficult. It's not just that it's in competition settings. They have intentionally made the lock so that you have to
That makes
hit
sense.
the targets on either side. Hitting the lock itself will not spot you any progress. We were talking about that during your
When
round,
I was
Jess.
playing,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I did find that out this morning the hard way.
Rough right out lane. That right out lane was very hungry in the first round, and
I'm wondering, in terms of hunger, why are the jackpots never hungry? It's always the out lanes. It's that I never feed the jackpots. Aren't you more hungry than the out lanes?
that is a great philosophical question for the ages. All right.
All right, so
Moving
she's got that lock
quickly.
ready. She may need to hit those 2 more
Yeah,
times. Is
she
that
needs
right?
to keep on hitting those targets until they stop flashing.
blinking.
Then
Okay.
it's still even harder than normal. After you hit both the orange blinking targets, it's going to be lit red. Got to hit the inside of the lock shot once, then it'll be green, and then you can lock the ball. So she just did 2
Now it's
in a
red.
row. Now it's red. She needs to hit it in order to make it take the ball in next time she hits it. And she's got her mode lit. Perfect.
She's ready.
What's she going to choose?
I think she's going to choose New York.
Yep,
That's
looks
what
like
can-
Jessica chose.
She's
too.
going to New
Oh,
Orleans.
That's
which
what
is
I do.
Anna chose New Orleans as well.
Now tell me, you need to hit all of the shots in New Orleans twice?
It's not every shot. It's you need to hit whatever shot you hit. If you like, all the shots are lit. You hit one. Only that shot is lit. You need to hit that one again. Then all the shots are lit again, except for the one you already did.
Okay.
So whatever shot you hit first, you want to hit again in quick succession. So a lot of people like to stack it with
Okay.
multi-ball or right before multi-ball because then you hit the lock twice in a row to start multi-ball, and it also is 2 shots into the New Orleans mode that actually get you points.
That is what I was trying to do.
Yeah. Let's see.
Before-
what Sharon does a little skill shot.
A short one there.
A little soft plunge skill shot. not one of the games that gives you ball save with your skill shot, which is unfortunate.
Right.
Some games, even if ball save is all the way turned off, if you hit the skill shot, you've got a couple of seconds.
Like Twilight Zone. Another that does not give you a ball save if you
Yeah.
hit one of those skill shots.
Rough. Those were some good feeds by Sharon, but that right out lane.
Holly coming up now.
All right. Holly's got to feel good having a win under her belt already.
On a game that she really likes.
Yeah. And I'm sure Holly knows Fu. She has one at her local place, which is the Sanctum.
They also have one at is it Almost Famous? Oh no, the Relic Brewery, where we played a recent Bells and Chimes tournament.
Left ramp is lit for a mode. I think she's probably gonna go for it.
I wonder if she was thinking about moving it over to the left flipper to backhand that. A little bit of an easier shot from the left side.
Danger just from an aggressive flip. These are some tight tilts, folks.
I was wondering if she might have been letting it calm down because
Also possible.
All right. Now her capture is ready. Locks her ball.
First lock ball.
Perfect. We're gonna do another soft plunge. No, she goes for drops, and then boom.
That's one of those bombs.
New Orleans into multi-ball is what I'm assuming. Sometimes I do like LA, which is the green one, but she's going to Seattle. Interesting.
I'm a big fan of New York just because I love that spinner.
I think you also have a little
I'm the same
location
way.
bias.
No, absolutely not.
All right.
I'm wearing my
Purely
Connecticut
for the
shirt
spinner.
today.
purely for the spinner. And we can't see the action button, so we don't know if she has anything stacked there.
Yeah, and that is important to be thoughtful about when to deploy it because it will choose the most lucrative thing that you currently have going for you, but some modes don't have all their shots created equal, so it might not be
As lucrative as you'd hope.
exactly. So she's got one ball back in the alien place. I got
Overlord.
her. Thank you. I could not
Yes,
remember his
nope, I
name.
have to
And
remember
got
every
her
time.
out a ball from the right stand-up target. So she's got 3 balls in play, but it is not stuck. It's just chilling there and until
until it comes back.
yes,
Never mind.
until that timer runs out. You have like 20 seconds or something of it being.
Now, if she
caught for
hit that,
you.
if she hit the Overlord again, would it then come out?
No, I think that it's just there indefinitely. I mean, not indefinitely, but
Until the timer runs out.
yeah. But I
think,
don't
or
think
you drain. If you drain, I think it
Sure,
then gives
yeah.
it to you. Yeah.
if you run out of balls that are in play,
Yeah.
it's not going to just stay there. All right, she's still in multi-ball, but as Jess said, she drains out a multi-ball, and then the ball that was in the lock comes
Given back.
down. All right, 25K.
I was just going to say she's had the most progress on this game. Everybody else is pretty close. 7-5-5.
Nice. Oh, got a danger just for flipping. Gotta remember that she already had a danger. Hopefully she saw that one. She's immediately going back to relighting her targets, it looks like. Yep, there it is. Now she has to do them again because it's harder multi-ball.
She's up to 35.
Definitely not a bad move if we can go into any of these modes with a multi-ball at
nudge.
least ready.
Manages to nudge it out of the right out lane, even though she's already on 2 dangers. The
She
guts
did that
that she's got.
successfully without creating any more problems.
Yeah. I mean, I think being 20 million ahead allows you to be like, my bonus isn't going to be huge on this. I'd rather keep playing.
Yes, we
If I
are still
can.
on ball one.
Yeah, and she's starting another mode.
New
Now she's going New
Orleans.
Orleans. Nice nudge. Truly cannot believe she's willing to do that, but good for her.
It's up to 47.
So as we were discussing, all the shots were purple, but she hit the Overlord, and now only the Overlord is purple.
So now her mode doesn't continue until she hits that Overlord shot.
Well,
that's
that's the
her only
only
next
mode shot that is going to
Lit.
give her any points. Yeah. And it's also because she got those targets done. Oh my God. Okay, that
Okay.
that was a
Like,
tilt.
if a flip gives a danger, that was definitely a tilt.
Great
ball.
ball.
And to be fourth player.
Yes, to put all that up and know that everyone else only has 2 balls to try and catch you.
Yeah.
All right.
Lauren taking her minute that she has after the till.
Yes, I counted
Let
my
it settle
60
a little.
seconds on this one.
Now you want to make sure you get all of your 60 seconds.
And Anna
with
said,
the
I
way.
don't want you to tilt through. Like, she did
Yes.
not want that to be, the effect.
No, no one wants that for anyone.
No.
Lauren had the top 2 scores, the only person in qualifying to put up over 100 mil on this Foo Fighters.
Wow.
Nicole, you had the 3rd highest score with
Thank you.
69. Nice.
I
Thank
think
you.
And then you and I were like 2 million apart
Right.
in the 50s. It's definitely set up tough, but Lauren clearly was able to do it not just once. It wasn't just a fluke.
Right.
Yes.
I wasn't able to recreate that.
All right, and we're in play. Going for that mode start shot.
I will say, of all the games I played and all the games I saw in scorekeeping, there was very few TD needs. The games are in such amazing condition here at Western Mass Pinball Club.
Oh, that right out lane, unfortunate. But she does
Again?
have her lock ready, so she is not too far from multi-ball.
Ready for ball 3. Allison up now had some very high-scoring games, especially in clutch times during these finals. Really having an amazing night tonight.
Yeah. There she goes. Just needs to lock the ball, but
Next time.
unfortunately kills the momentum. And that was a situation where she didn't have much going. She hit the action button and it spotted her a 300,000 point shot. You might want to hold on to that action button for next ball when you actually have a mode going.
I had that mistake as well. I did that on, I think, ball 2 when I drained. I should have just saved it.
All right, Sharon committing to her soft plunge skill shots.
It is working for her. A lot of times that sling that she's hitting on the right side will throw you right up that left ramp. And this one doesn't seem to be doing that one for her.
Nice. Picks off that right target. Oh, okay. She's got the ball save.
on that.
Oh, but
Ball
there's
save again.
yeah.
Nope, go
Sharon,
back, go
Sharon,
back.
Sharon, Sharon. That was interesting because the ball save is turned off from the start, but I guess it's timed when you get it out of the left or right out lanes rather than just I gave it back one time. It's,
Right,
There's
right.
a period of time where it will continue to give it back.
So in that case, thankful for a quick drain to get it back again.
If you're going to do it, that's the time.
Yep.
And someone has already physically locked the ball, so they didn't turn off physical locks here. I think it makes it a little easier, honestly, to just hit the ball that's already there rather than go inside the Overlord.
Absolutely,
I
because you
agree.
don't know how that's going to come out when
Yeah.
you go inside.
Yeah, it dances around and then you don't know the trajectory.
Right.
and comes back out slower.
We're in New Orleans again. Are we going to go at Overlord? No, she's going ramps. Oh, unfortunate. And that was a 2 million action button. So just especially given how these scores are stacking up when everyone's, again, playing for second behind Holly.
Yeah, we've got 9, 14, 16, and then Holly's starting with 49.
And she's made progress towards her second Overlord multi-ball. She needs to hit it maybe 3 more times to lock a ball. Let's see if she does. No? Oh, nice save. That center spinner from watching Jess's group in the first round, if it didn't go all the way around, it was hard to contend with it coming back. Oof.
It sure was. And 55.
Especially when you need
For
to put
bonus.
some effort into saving it, and with the way this
tilt.
tilt is.
We have a raid. Thank you, Lynn's Arcade, for raiding.
Oh, nice. They're out in California. We'll show you how we East Coasters play pinball.
And we have some cries in the chat about pinball. That's pinball.
That is what we're doing.
All right, Lauren's in New Orleans, and she's going for her last 2 shots. She's got her multi-ball.
Multi-ball started.
Really just doing what Holly did. Oh, I guess Holly didn't do New Orleans. I forgot she did Seattle. But needs to hit the left ramp. Perfect. Oh, no, it's the center spinner that she's got lit for the New Orleans.
See that flashing purple up there?
Yeah. Boom.
Right there.
Now she needs the rightmost shot or leftmost shot. I can tell my right from my left. Oh, nice.
Wonderful.
Digs it out and lights her
Ball
ball save
save
and
on
immediately
that.
cashes in on it.
Good timing.
Now, if I had an action button, I might think about using it because this far left shot is difficult to hit on purpose during multi-ball on a difficult machine.
I'm going to bet right now that she's going to
There
save
it
that for her
is.
way out.
Mm-hmm. All right, she's perfect. She is making a meal of this mode.
Yep, she's up to 64 now.
Oh, no. But she had a ball
She has,
physically in
yep,
there.
she has a ball in the
Nice.
Overlord. Mm-hmm.
Just needs that
She
Overlord
needs
shot.
to hit that again.
Oh, that was the action button. I was so scared that was her like nudging. All right, just needs to finish this mode by hitting the Overlord shot.
Try and get herself into a comfortable position. From that left
Boom.
flipper, there it is.
If you, there are targets. I wish that I could draw.
Draw.
But there. Oh, hey, great ball 3 by
ball.
Lauren. But there are targets on each in lane. You can kind of see them. They're right
yeah.
above the flippers. If you hit those shots, or those targets before hitting a shot, the next shot is 2x if you've hit 1 target, 4x if you've hit 2.
Yes.
So I was wondering if we were going to see
we
Lauren.
just saw one right there.
Yeah,
Yep.
if
The
we were
ray
going to see
gun, I
Lauren
think.
try to hit one of those targets and then do her mode cash out, because that's where you can get huge points.
Yes.
Your mode cash out depends on how much you've scored in the mode, how long it took you to complete it, and then your 2x or 4x from those targets.
Yeah, I think they're ray guns, if I remember correctly.
I don't know any pinball intellectual property, so I just describe them in pinball terms rather
Definitely.
than like if someone tells me shoot the ray gun targets, I'm going to be like, I don't know what a ray
Yeah.
gun
So,
is.
yeah.
When they did the new code, it just yells at you all the time. 2 times multiplier, hit the ray gun.
Oh. All right, Allison in multi-ball. I think she went in without a mode and is now all the way out, unfortunately. Oh, and a rude kick out. Ends with 20. So definitely Sharon is in position to catch Allison. Only needs about 4 million. Nice.
Oh, is it Roswell? We haven't seen Roswell yet.
Right.
Haven't seen Roswell. Haven't seen Chicago. Something else out west? I know we saw Seattle.
Here's Los Angeles.
Thank you. That's the other one.
All right, she's going for that far left shot. Does not get it. What's this bonus going to look like? Is it enough to catch Allison and scrounge up a point? It does not look like it will be.
18, I think she ended
Yeah.
at.
So now Holly, it's between Holly and Lauren here. Holly has her lock lit for her second Overlord. Trying to catch the commanding. Oh, and there it is. Lauren pips it out.
On an excellent ball 3.
Yeah. She did not let Holly's incredible ball 1 intimidate her, and that's so important mentally.
That's the mental game for sure.
And maybe this is why she chooses position.
Yeah.
She went first, and that did not affect her at all.
Yep.
I walked out and it went out.
I'm going to switch to you guys.
All right.
In case you weren't aware, you are watching the women's finals of the Northeast SummerSlam, coming to you live from Western Massachusetts Pinball Club in Palmer, Massachusetts. I'm Zoe Vrabel.
Nicole Turcotte.
I am Jess Salzman.
And we are going into our final game, which is Barracora. That's going to be fun or tragic.
We all played
Either
that
way,
in the
yeah.
finals.
Yep.
Yeah, in
And
the
I think we
previous
all had
rounds.
very good games and very bad games.
Did-
Barracora's had a rough weekend. Since Thursday, she's been up and down. Andy has been doing a great job making sure that she gets back up when she goes down. So hopefully we can get through this without any malfunctions.
Fingers crossed. It
Yes,
played fine last
optimistic.
round.
I believe it's played fine all day today. And our qualifying didn't finish until 6 p.m., so it's been running all day with no problems.
So Pinball Co-op is saying first place is now a guarantee between Holly or Lauren.
Yeah, they both have 6. The other 2 have, I believe, 2. Allison has 2 and Sharon has 0. So they're playing for position, but Holly and Lauren are battling for who is going to take home the belt.
Oh yes, there is these. Is it 2 belts or is it?
I think
one
one
big
of the
belt?
Bigger
belts
ones
is for
tomorrow.
open.
Ah, got it.
Yeah, so we've been going all weekend here, beginning on Thursday. I believe 6 p.m. The qualifying started on Thursday for both open and women's tournaments.
We had a knockout on Thursday.
Knockout on Thursday, knockout on Friday, match play today. And tomorrow, the open finals begin at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Ugh. I hope that you are staying locally. And
I am not.
having-
I have not been. I have driven here every day.
How long is it for you?
It's about an hour and a half. A little
Oh,
over.
Normally
Yeah,
an hour
normally,
and a half.
except for
On
Thursday, when
we
it took
both
me 3
had
hours.
Insane drives.
Thursday was a rough one, but it's all right.
Nice
took Lauren
dead bounce
4 hours.
by Sharon there. Oh my gosh, great live catch too, or drop catch. She's got some really solid flipper skills, especially on these older games. Oh, manages to trap it between the flipper tips, but doesn't bring it back. All right. Allison had a good game on this in our previous round. Clearly knows what she's doing, which is you want to get B-A-R-R spelled in that order, and then A-C-O-R-A in that order. If you
That's
just
the trick, getting it in the order.
yes,
Oh, wonderful.
Nice.
nice
Save.
nudge. And if that saucer had been lit by spelling B-A-R-R, she would start a 2-ball multi-ball. But as it is, it just gives you the point value. Nice nudging. Allison does a lot of little like micro nudges, and I think that's really smart of her to change the trajectory of where the ball is going.
I like that. Yeah.
Very
It's not
important,
as-
especially when you're up in the pops.
Yes. And in this game is one where, nice. One where you want the pops to drop the ball into that saucer. So a lot of little nudges to make the ball make
Get that right
contact
up
with
there.
the pop bumper. And it doesn't always look as flashy as a big move, but it's less likely to get you a tilt on these tighter games. So solid first ball for Allison.
Just need to be very careful because those add up, and sometimes with those little nudges, you don't know where you're at necessarily, but they are imperative to some of these games to play.
Yeah. All right. Oh, that horseshoe kick out was not what Holly maybe was expecting, unfortunately. But that horseshoe is valuable enough. I think it starts at 10K and then you light it for progressively more by completing 4, 5, 6. Maybe Daniel can put the little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tutorial in the chat again because I'm not sure I'm saying that correctly. And he helped out in the first round. Oh, metal post, not forgiving. All right, everyone's pretty even here. Holly is ahead by 6,000 points, which is nothing on Barracora. If you can start a multi-ball, Sharon is frustrated by that. I would be too. But yeah, if you can start a multi-ball, all bets are off. Because if you start a 2-ball multi-ball, you've got 2x playfield the entire time. If you start a 3-ball multi-ball, 3x playfield, that is going to raise
like
your
that
point value.
50,000 on
considerably.
Coney Island.
Yeah.
Game changer.
Yes. Must start multi-ball. Nice. Oh, fumble.
She's got 122K.
So when you kind of got to be standing over the back glass on this one to see the scores in full, but it looks like we got a 35-0-20 up there right now for Holly.
So if Allison wins, she still could get second here, depending if Holly or Lauren gets last on this game. Nice little nudge from Holly out of the right out lane and the left out lane. But yeah, we're really just trying to see if Lauren or Holly will distance themselves from the pack or if this is going to be a fight to the finish. Scoops up another 2 drop targets. I think she got a C and the O in a single shot. And just needs the R's on the other side. Oh,
Horseshoe treating her a little better that time. And
yeah.
right back into the in lane.
Traps up. Got to think about it. You want to go for that R. Yeah,
Got
there
it,
it
yeah.
is. And now lofted into the pops. Oh, great. Take a lit spinner. Why
That's
don't
one way
ya?
to get there.
Oh, that was a smart move, but maybe a little early to nudge it like she did.
It didn't look like the ball moved when she did that.
Yeah.
Got 192.
Lauren completes 1, 2, 3. She seems to be focusing on that over 4, 5, 6. And they both have their pros and cons. Daniel says he will unfortunately, rough drain, unfortunately not be reprising his tutorial. We have to subscribe to his Substack for that. Thanks, babe. All right.
Definitely thought that was a spam message.
Nope. That's
Sorry, you're going to have to subscribe. I'm like, who's in here giving us spam messages?
It's worth subscribing for sure.
Yes, if Daniel had a Substack for pinball tutorials, I think he would definitely get some followers. Sharon does not, now she has the A and the C down on the right side, does not seem to have any progress on the AR side. Nice. Dead bounce.
There's our 1, 2, 3.
What's this feed gonna look like? Nice patience. I would have flipped there, and I'm
I would have done it
so
reflexively.
glad that she didn't because that was the better move. Nice little
Right.
cute
Little
nudge.
shot. Two of them in a row.
Yeah.
Look at this control. And she does it again.
One. And I know she's had 2 unfortunate balls, but Sharon really does know how to play this game. When she was just
flipping around on Friday night to confirm whether the thing I complained about was happening, she got more than my entire score in one ball of just like trying to force the
Just trying
machine
to see.
be weird. It like reset in the middle of one of my balls, and she was trying to replicate it, and I was like, I'll just take the points you're getting.
Yeah, this is fine. Huge benefit to hitting that horseshoe from the right up into the pops, then from the left and
Great point.
trying not to drain.
Nice. Oh, that
Great
was
ball,
a great
Sharon.
save. And
Lots of
she
great
pulls
saves in there.
doesn't
189, not quite catching Holly, but
She's in
she
second right
definitely
now.
did some good work there, especially after her first 2 balls.
Yeah.
Is that Daniel? No, that's Ty. Ty says if you play this game in a mirror 3 times, Roger Sharp shows up and tells you he loves you.
Oh. Well, if you played this,
That was tough to read. Good play by Allison. Depends on the final positions depend on what Lauren and Holly do, though. Let's see. Holly's got a 2-ball multi-ball. Oh, ready. There it is.
right from the bumper.
Yeah, a bumper was like, you should have gotten
Yeah,
that
you
the
should have
first
had that. Let
time.
me help you out. Here she goes.
Doesn't get anything from those lanes, unfortunately. It's tough when you have 2 balls. Oh, now she doesn't have 2 balls in play anymore. Gets 1, 2, 3. Really got to build up some defense against Lauren going 4th here. And that multi-ball was quick, so didn't get her as many points. Oh,
Oh, yes.
that was sick. Oh, nice little shots. Horseshoe, and then double horseshoe, and then a 3rd horseshoe. She's
on a roll.
Call her a cowboy, because she's all about horseshoes.
Thanks.
All right. She's up to 360 or so.
Yeah, 357. Yep. Almost.
Nice flipper skills. Good preemptive nudge. Just needs the A. Nice. There it is. Now she's got the upper shot. Is she going to be able to get it to go all the way around and stick in there? Can she get it onto the left flipper?
Going for that spinner.
There it is. So now it's nice when you light this one first and get the ball locked here first. If you drain without starting multi-ball, it will kick your ball back out and you can continue playing. So it's like a ball save. But she also has the saucer lit. So now if she hits that saucer, it's going to be a 3-ball multi-ball. If she drains instead of hitting the saucer, she'll still have a ball to play and try and get into the saucer. But she's really hoping that she can
Just get in that saucer.
Yeah, get in the saucer. All right. Oh, going all the way around. That's been happening frequently. All right. Nice move. Nice horseshoe. Holly's on fire.
She's up to 544.
No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Wait,
Holly,
go
Holly,
back,
Holly.
go back,
Oh, no,
Did not realize she had that ball saved up there ready to come down for
you hate
that
to
ball
see
save
it.
Zoe was talking about.
Still a great,
wonderful ball.
great ball. Not to take anything away from that, but it's
Absolutely
so
not.
unusual. It's not rules that people are
No
necessarily
one's ready
prepared.
for that. You don't have a video telling you ball save either,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
anything like that.
All right, so Lauren now has that perfect shot right up to the lock.
She's ready for that.
She needs to get that R target though in order to start her multi-ball.
And Sharon showed us what you can do with a ball 3.
Yeah.
So we are not done yet.
And did Holly finish at 791?
She sure
Okay,
did.
that's that multiplier.
Right.
And another time, again, these play fields are not perfectly smooth.
Unfortunate. So even
It's yep,
oh
same
my God.
thing, same thing.
I forgot it was up there. I forgot she had already done that. Oh my goodness. This is wild, this final ball. Oh, nice little bobble settles into the in lane. Just needs the A to relight that ball save-esque lock. Nice, there
She's
it
got that.
is.
Get it back up there.
Just needs to get it on a flipper. Nice. Okay, there we go. So the saucer would start a 2-ball. The right orbit would lock a ball. She'll take either, quite honestly. Breathe. I might be preemptively nudging. Nice, there it is. Perfect timing. Oh, goodness. Ugh. Okay.
Up top.
Big spinner. Not the most lucrative feature in this game, but if it's there and that feels like a good shot for you, I wouldn't discourage you. Get in there on the pops. Nice tip save. Nice nudge, perfect. Tips it over, gets control.
Taking a beat.
Boom, she's got
There
that
it
shot
is.
dialed in.
Yes, she is ready.
Okay, now you just want your pops to take you to multi-ball town.
Yeah, get that saucer.
Oh, it's so important. Oh, no. Nice save. Incredible. Nudge, 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 nudge.
Oh, come on.
And
off that
again,
pop.
she'll have the ball save even if she drains here. So this
Right.
isn't as stressful as I'm making it seem.
It's not stressful. It's just so exciting.
Yes, that is a good way.
Or
of
stressful
looking
for
at
us.
it. Yeah. I mean,
So
I'm
much
sure it's
adrenaline.
stressful for Lauren. Oh, it does not take. That would have been a nice collect bonus. Oh, is she
No,
getting it?
that ball is in there.
Oh, so it was blocking it, so she still
Mm-hmm.
gets the bonus value.
Is that how that works?
I
mean,
honestly
that arrow
can't
is pointing
tell.
right. Oh, that pop did it!
Nice. I think it might have just been strobing, because this era, it's tough to tell if it's. Oh,
It's okay.
No,
Okay.
no, no.
Don't you move.
There's
Still
two.
got 2
There's the
balls.
multi-ball.
All right, so that would have been a 3-ball multi-ball, but that
Yes.
one drains. We're still in a 2-ball multi-ball.
Nice.
Like we
spin.
want to get
That's
that
a great
back
time to
up
hit
on
the
top
spinner.
again.
And Lauren is close. Lauren needs a little bit more. I don't know what her bonus is looking like.
Yeah.
She's got great yellow multipliers up to 5x. Only
10,000 away from 7,000 away from Holly right now.
God.
And again,
Oh my God,
let's
what
see
is
this
this bonus?
Looking for.
Oh, and Lauren
She got it.
Daphnis is your Northeast SummerSlam Women's Champion. Holly Danowski coming in a very respectable second place. And then Allison Havens and Sharon Haven Straight also played some great pinball.
Only good pinball played today.
Yes, that was an incredible final ball from Lauren. Huge. She was at what, 46 going into that?
Yeah.
Yeah, 46,000.
Yeah, I had a similar ball 3 in the semis, but that, for all the marbles, that's so impressive. And Holly helped her out a little bit by demoing what happens when you have a ball locked up.
Yes, yes, and there we go. She chose the right time to be player 4.
Yeah, for real. All right, it's time for an awards ceremony. Sorry there are so many polls in the way. No idea whether you will be able to hear the announcements.
Thanks to everybody for coming out for another successful Northeast SummerSlam Women's Edition. These are numbers from last year. And I think we had
Hello,
Our
Goblin.
cameraman dancing away. Yeah, it was.
So is it Lauren, Holly, Allison, Sharon?
Yes.
We do have a couple medals and that belt for our top winners.
No, you should be talking. Yep, they can't hear what they're saying. Unfortunately, we do not have a wireless mic, so you guys will be the commentary for what's about to happen.
All right. That is our women's bank.
Plus Twilight Zone.
Yes. Twilight Zone's, photo bombing right in the end. But a great tournament that we will commentate on the award ceremony for. But as we wrap up this evening's festivities, we will be back streaming tomorrow. Finals start at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So make sure to join us again. In fourth place, Sharon Hebenstraight. Boston Bells and Chimes Extraordinaire. Third place. We've got Allison Havens from Vermont getting her bronze medal. If you were watching the Olympics, this is the pinball version of that.
This is what I wanted to see in the Olympics.
Yay, Allison.
Several states reflected. Allison from Burlington.
In second place. Holly, the party animal Danowski, taking home second, silver medal.
From Connecticut.
From Connecticut. And Kristen runs Connecticut Bells and Chimes, so I'm sure that was nice. Belt winner.
Winner Lauren Dackness from Albany, New York, running our Bells and Chimes chapter there.
What a belt.
With the belt.
Yeah.
With the garter
Huge
belt.
win. Very well
Amazing.
played by all our competitors. All right. All right, we will be signing off. Thank you again for watching the Northeast SummerSlam Women's Final. I have been Zoe Vrabel.
Nicole Turcotte.
Jess Salzman.
We'll see you tomorrow at 10.
Yes, and you see a little gremlin in the background. Thank you, Backhand
Thank you
Pinball, for
to
all
Mark.
of your hard work getting this
That's the one.
stream. Thank you to our sponsors, Fun Spot, the Kickback Airbnb, the UK Open, and
Hometown Arcade.
And thank you to our viewers. We will catch you on the flip side.
Hi.